We're live, and the was on screen.
Hello, everybody. We're here. We're here streaming. We're back from Gen Con. It went well. It was all fun and games and fun. But we decided to get back to the old Twitch streams. And joining us today, as we're playing Grinderbin, is Grinderbin himself, Jesse Galena. Yay! Hello, Jesse. Welcome.
Hey, thank you. It's incredibly awesome to be here.
Thank you for joining us. As usual, chat, ask all your questions about Slugfest, about Second Wind, about Adventurers Nigh. But there's actually, for those of you who maybe aren't massive Adventurers Nigh stans like me, Jesse, tell us what's new in Adventurers Nigh land these days.
Oh my gosh! So we got the remaster of Season 1 is now out. Saturday we got the finale out, and awesome. And then I believe starting next Saturday we get to start with the remaster of Season 2. So
remaster. So the Seasons 1 and 2 are finally coming back to YouTube after a long hiatus, and yes, we are very stoked. My wife and I watched all the Season 1, pretty much as soon as they came out, and it was loads of fun. I forgot, I will say, Jesse, I forgot how just zany that last, the season finale of Season 1 is. It's just crazy from start to finish. It's awesome. I love it.
It really is.
So tell us what the remaster involved, because I know you and other people did a whole lot of work on that.
Yeah, so when it started, it was like, when Adventures Nigh started, we were just like, oh, here's an idea, here's a little bit of time, a little bit of resources. So we had our characters, and they were just in front of, when we did the cutaways for the animated part, it was just in front of a paper background. And then there was a little movement, one thing to emphasize. And then as the series continued, we got to put more and more resources into it. We got more and more excited about what we could do. We could animate this. This would make a great joke if we could pull this off. And I think it's part way through Season 2, we started using backgrounds, but into the show as it goes, we start adding more and more elements in. And then by Season 3, we had it we have backgrounds, we have, items, we have all this stuff. And so when we started Second Wind and got control of Adventures Nigh, we were like, well, we want to redo these. We want the whole thing to just look uniform across them. So we remade Season 1 and 2 to have the same level of quality as Season 3. So, taking all those sections and redoing that animation. Which Omar has been doing.
That's a lot of work.
Yes.
Yeah. Having experience just doing little, frankly, crappy animatics of cards and stuff, and I know what I'm doing. I know what it is. I've gotten better at it. I have fun doing it, but that, even doing crappy animatics is a lot of work. So doing real ass animation, also a lot of work.
And it's very cool, so go check it out. Things that were before just Deborella waving her arms in front of the paper background is now in some cases a whole ass animation. It's the rotating blades in the cave, that was pretty impressive, honestly.
Tivis has pointed out, Sam, that
yes.
Jesse is very quiet in the mix compared to Jeff.
Oh, that's difficult for me to individually modify.
Well, that's fair, but Jesse might be able to crank it up in Discord.
I can turn my volume up.
There we go.
That helps, actually. Right.
It's already pretty high, so this is not probably going to make a huge difference. But now it's a little louder.
Yeah, okay.
Something very important.
Oh.
Can Jeff turn his 3-win streak into a...
Am I still on a 3-win streak? I forgot about that.
You went on hiatus, I think, right after that.
Oh, I got a 3 up there. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay.
Man,
yes.
right.
So George Lucas, yes, go binge the remasters. They're great. What else, Jesse? What else is new and exciting over at Second Wind?
Oh man, I've been working on like we're doing the DVDs and stuff. So I've been working on that, like setting stuff up, which we're doing some fun stuff for. And the Adventures Nigh plushies are now pre-ordered.
Oh yeah, I saw an ad for those the other day.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for when that comes in and I get to see it and like hold it and probably do some promotional material for it, which I'm very excited for.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Was that a long process? Considering like probably those plushies are pretty detailed, but maybe they're not. I haven't seen them.
Yeah, I've seen, I mean, we've all seen the pictures. If you go to Shark Robot, it's on there. You can see the pictures too. But yeah, I'm not sure how, that's why I'm excited for it to come to see exactly how it'll look in person. But the pictures look good. And yeah, the process seemed, several months. I don't remember. I'm really bad at judging time. Like, I know I've been excited about this for a while. Because like at the very first step, it was like, here are our production drawings, like no cloth, no nothing, just does this look good? So like from that point, and then you have every step on. So it's like, it feels like a long time that I have not been able to gush about it.
Yeah.
But how long it's actually been, I don't remember.
Yeah, proportional, especially to excitement, it can feel longer.
Feel free to put a Shark Robot link in the chat.
Sure.
If people like, there is a Second Wind merch store, and there's these new plushies on them now. We keep getting asked for Red Dragon in character plushies, and the problem is there's this thing called minimum order quantity. And the problem is we have 65 characters.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So that's why we've considered them, and we are still considering them, by the way, to Chad and everyone else watching. We are considering them, but there's like if that one person, their favorite character is Natalie, and we have we have some plushies, but not Natalie, then that person's going to walk away from our booth at Gen Con disappointed. So that's why we haven't really pulled the trigger on that yet, even though it would be a very cool idea.
Fireforged has my idea.
Yes, that's Fireforged. Yes, that is, when I say we're still looking into it, yeah, it's that kind of thing. So
have you thought about just like a John Carpenter's The Thing of all of them together?
All of them,
it's tower.
No, because it's the same thing of like, what happens when we release more new characters? Do we make like update plushies, and then you have to take it home and like sew it on to the other one? Yeah.
Just the new plushies, you just have them with like a Velcro side, and then you kind of like just stick it on the thing, and then continually add to this monstrosity.
That's a lot less horrifying than what I came up with. That's and a lot more convenient. So, gonna keep Jesse's opinions in mind here.
So
there we go.
We got a first time chat. ANIR, Dragon Obsessed. Thank you. We're here. We're here plugging our crossover that we did with Adventures Nigh, Second Wind. Oh, speaking of crossover, one thing we're really excited about is that a couple weeks ago on Semi-Ramblematic, Yahtzee name dropped the Red Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
which was kind of awesome.
And I noticed us.
Yes, I noticed us. Yes.
Oh Lord.
Anyway, that was very exciting for us all here at our little Slugfest games here. But yeah. So chat, what we're doing today is basically a little bit of public playtesting. Okay. And leaking the new stuff to y'all. As you may have seen, we played, Grinderbin before. They played it on the original Adventurers Nigh live stream way back in January or whenever, February or whatever it was. We played it a couple of times here. Yeah, we played it a couple of times. We've done a lot of playtesting there. Sam and I did a lot of 1v1 playtesting, which is how we typically balance test Red Dragon in characters. Grinderbin is a little weird, right? Grinderbin is kind of different from anything else we've done. It's got this sort of Frank kind of mechanics, sort of. but it tends to do weird things to the game. And so, in addition to that, 1v1 playtesting that Sam and I did, we decided to do a little more let's just play some games and see what happens. And so we decided let's kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Bird number 1, doing this testing on Grinderbin. Bird number 2, trying this GM event deck, like the GM Dirty Tricks event deck, for the first time ever.
Glorious.
So by the way, you are observing. This is how ballsy we are today. We are doing a first playthrough of a thing we designed live on Twitch. So that's the bird number 2, and then of course bird number 3.
So get all your friends and bring them here so that you can watch us fall on our faces.
Right. Bird number 3 then of course is we're just we're just showing you where we are, showing you that hey look, this game is coming along and it's pretty good. And I guess bird number 4 is have an excuse to bring Jesse back on stream.
Yeah,
So
that's a good
I'm
excuse.
on board.
And
with any
bird
excuse
number
to bring you back.
5, preview some artwork. Speaking of...
oh yeah, that was
disclaimer, bwomp, bwomp. Artwork not final. You'll notice that
art in progress.
There's different levels of detail on this thing because the cover of the book is basically done, but that arm, it's one solid flat color. Also, if we pan over to Grinderbin over here, you'll notice that the insides, the fronts of the cards are in Red Dragon Inn style, and the backs of the cards are in AIN style, because we haven't done the backs of the cards yet. Yay!
Yeah, I forgot to do that bit for this stream, but we're showing you the Red Dragon Inn style art, except the card backs aren't done yet. So just don't stress about it. Also, we're seeing people chatting about Slugfest. Yes, we did all miss you at Gen Con. Aldino asks, who would you say was the hardest character to balance during development? Do you mean
ever
through all of the Red Dragon Inn, or for this set? Because for this set, yeah, it's Grinderbin, hence what we're doing right now. In general, we'll have to think on that one.
The Lich King has the most revisions, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, there have been a couple of characters where we've been like, okay, test, okay, throw it out, start over. Test, throw it out, start over. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
But Lich King is definitely up there.
Yeah. And I say Lich King because I think Vlaslo technically has more decks, but Vlaslo mechanically wildly changed, whereas the Lich King was always about hands and fingers and things like that. Like the idea of the phylactery being a familiar that is indeed part of his disembodied body parts was an idea that kind of stuck really hard really early.
Uh-huh.
Glad that we didn't use the word phylactery though.
Yes.
Just to slide that in there. Just little bit of education moments. That's kind of anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
Just a smidge.
Less chat, more play. Who Sam did his randomization cube say who goes? Sorry?
Jesse.
Jesse's going first.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll go first.
So we just launched straight into magic item sales.
Magic items.
And these are 3 of the fanciest.
Yeah, they are. They're really good. And you all have cash, so
we do.
Oh, right. How are we doing this? How are we doing this simultaneous thing?
Oh god.
Are we doing the simultaneous thing, or are we just like saying I'll buy it? And
I think we did the hold up something to the
hold
camera
up an object.
last time.
Oh, all right.
Oh yeah. Good.
Yeah.
I'll get something.
I'm pretty sure that's how I showed off my blue eyes white dragon and like that code and stuff.
Oh man. Well, all right.
First edition Charizard.
You know what I'm gonna hold up? You're gonna see what I hold up.
Uh-oh. Yeah, like don't spoil it.
Oh, I know what
Right.
you're gonna hold up.
Jesse, begin.
Right.
Which one? Yeah, which order are we doing
Please,
these?
We'll start from the left and move to the right. So first is the Wand of Negation, which is a negate a sometimes or anytime card, and it could be yours. for the price of 3 gold.
Oh,
Okay, hold up if you want.
All right, so 1, 2, 3.
I reveal this pooky metal
No,
thing.
you got to zoom in.
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta make
Yeah.
that.
So I'm not sure how I can zoom in. Wait, am I the only one who bid
just
on this?
push it toward. No, I bid too.
Okay, great.
Just hold it closer to your camera.
Yep, good. Okay, so this is from Tales from the Red Dragon Inn. It is a prototype of the metal pooky action token. You'll notice, let's see, I'll go a little closer here. The color isn't quite what we're looking for. We're actually working with them to get a couple of other other colors. But it looks pretty swank. Anyway, so for those of you who backed the second printing of Tales from the Red Dragon Inn, these tokens could be yours if you want. Anyway, there's enough marketing.
All right.
Okay.
So you held up the token. Sam, you also held something up for it?
I held up a.
What did you hold up?
The metal gold coin, because we make those too.
Ooh.
He's going to base his sale decision on the fanciness of the thing we hold up.
That's exactly it. I don't have a good.
Here,
Aw,
I'll
dang
hold up
it.
my car keys. How's that?
Okay, I gotta go for the exclusive Pookie thing, so you can,
Okay,
have
great.
that.
I pay $3. 3. I hope I don't regret this.
$3.
If you regret it, just negate that regret with your new wand of negation.
Good.
All right, so then the next is the glass half empty, which is
Okay.
2 coins, and you can split a drink in half, and you take half of the drink's effect rounded down.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 2 coins. So if you want it, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, I don't.
No. I mean, I
can't
guess
see Sam's
Jeff could technically bid, and then
I could
throw
technically
away
bid.
the staff of
Just give me
negation.
coins. Okay, so no one bid on that
No
one?
one wants it.
Nope.
All right, I think that gets discarded. All right, so the Blessed Tankard.
Zoom, enhance.
Add the effect to gain 3 fortitude.
To a drink.
Yep. So if anybody wants it, bid it now. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Uh-oh.
I love the Hello Kitty.
Oh,
Oh, and there's a
boy.
bobblehead.
It's a little chicken purse.
I have
That's
to up my
adorable.
ante
Oh,
to...
it's a chicken purse. That thing's so tiny.
Oh,
I thought it was
Yeah, I
above,
know.
but it is
I'm
in the
losing
center.
the chicken purse.
Yep. Yeah, but it does look like Hello Kitty now that you mention it. And
My
not
partner-
put that together.
And my partner loves Hello Kitty, so anything that has that sort of color palette or resemblance, I'm like, oh,
You're
that's
well
Hello
trained.
Kitty. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, I feel bad that I denied Sam the last one, so Sam,
That's-
you can have the
Yay.
tankard.
Well, now you can
Sorry,
feel
Jen.
bad that now you can feel bad that Jen is sad.
I know. Jen, you get top priority next time.
Ah.
But in fact, that's true because of the game rules.
All of the 1 gold stuff is mine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so then.
And
I
now
guess
those
sell-
come up.
Yeah, but I'd still bring them up.
Those come up, and now you take your actual turn.
All
Speaking
right.
of cheap trash, what are you drinking?
I'm just drinking the usual iced tea for now.
Nice.
Mine's not the cheap trash, it's the dragon's milk.
Very
Ooh,
nice.
The dragon's milk. Wait, the dragon's milk beer or the dragon's milk
The
whiskey?
beer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I decided to drink Smirnoff Ice Peach Lemonade.
Smeared off.
Smirnoff Ice, man, that brings memories. Back in my Magic Judge days, there was a crowd. There's a crowd out of Florida that was all like doing like practical jokes on each other, and they had a particular one that they liked where they tried to ice people, which is they would hide a Smirnoff Ice inside their backpack or something, and if you didn't catch them doing it and came across the Smirnoff Ice and it was a surprise to you, you had to drink the Smirnoff Ice.
Lord today.
And this was a practical joke that some Magic Judge friends of mine used to do.
Smirnoff Ice finally helped me realize something important, which is, why is there no more Zima?
Okay.
And the answer is, sorry, here's all the lemon-ish malt beverages that exist now.
Apparently, this ice getting smeared off ice is a widespread thing. So cool. That's good to know.
Yeah.
I have also heard of it.
What?
But have you heard about wizard staffs?
I have, where every one you drink, you have to tape.
You tape
and
the
then
next can on top of the next.
And if you meet another wizard, you do a wizard battle, and you compare how many cans are in each. And if yours is bigger, then you get to add their can staff to your can staff.
What? This
and the person with the longest wizard staff gets to make the decisions for the rest of the group.
Yeah, I know of that because I know there are people that'll do that at MagFest, which is a con on the East Coast that I'll go to.
MagFest is. I have friends who go to MagFest, and I'm just like, okay, that sounds awesome, actually. But
it's a really fun con.
MagFest. Just go ahead. Sorry.
It's one of those cons that I go to like for fun. A lot of times I want to work a con to feel better about my social anxiety. It's like, oh, but I'm here for work. It's fine. If I'm there for fun, it's like, oh no, people. That's one that I will go to just for fun.
Yeah.
I've heard it's a good community, and actually the reason I've heard of MagFest is because the video game remixer community is actually that's a big con for them apparently.
Yeah.
Believe it.
And I know that we have at least one big charity group that we donate to just regularly year after year that does big charity raffles and stuff. So,
what you got, Jesse?
All right. Well, now that I'm flush with cash, I guess it's time to go gambling.
Take more of our money.
It's time to gambling.
Or lose some of my money. It's a gamble.
Yeah. Well, I had to pay you actual money when I bought a thing, but I can pay you with money from the inn when I don't buy a thing.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I will ante you with gold from the inn.
Woohoo! Nice.
All right.
Oh, we put it here.
Roxana, what you got?
Got a winning hand.
It's going straight for the winning hand.
Oh, shoot.
Kaylin.
I'm gonna pass.
Oh Lord, I regret all of my decisions now, except the one where I didn't actually put money in the pot. I pass.
Oh, I got nothing. I pass.
Is that the only gambling card that you had in your hand?
It wasn't a cheating
No,
one.
he just doesn't have any cheats. Is all.
Oh well, all right then. Fair enough.
I should have.
That's what felt. The goal is to add money back to the community, so then you can buy my stuff. It's really, I'm playing the long game here.
Grinderbin's just such a kind flora.
Yeah.
It's just the kind of guy he is.
Yep.
Kind of fun guy he is.
Meanwhile, Jen's over here going like, I see an opportunity to further strangle the two that have already paid.
Yep.
All right, well, then I did that, so with it, I'll buy you a drink.
There you go. Shh.
Oh,
Secret.
Wrong button.
It's okay.
I didn't see anything.
All right. I actually didn't, so...
There was nothing to see in that one.
Shrooman being.
Shrooman being. Upstanding Shrooman being. Okay, that is good, Sonic Destroyer.
Sonic Destroyer 12, that was. Chef's kiss, excellent. Glad to have you.
Shrooman being.
You're here all weekend.
Yes.
Consider that stolen, yes. who ya ordering a drink?
Season 4.
I think I... Oh, wait. Roxana? I just gave it to Roxana.
Yeah, so what are you
good.
drinking?
Then you drink.
All right, so now my turn to drink. I've got...
Oh, yay, we start with excitement.
Challenge.
Nice.
Oh,
All right,
Lord.
reveal 2 drinks with possible chasers from the drink deck. If you reveal a drink event, then discard it. You drink the drink with the highest alcohol content. Each other player drinks a copy of the other drink. If the drinks have the same alcohol content, choose. Okay, cool.
I'm sharpening my tools. I'm not participating in this event.
Oh, dang.
Which is a risky play, considering that there's actually an event deck as well.
Oh, that's true. That's happening as well.
All right,
I'm going to regret this play.
First drink is...
Dang it!
Ooh, we're all going to get that.
Cool booster.
Second
Cool
drink.
booster. All right, and the other card is...
We are using We are currently using the Adventure is Nigh style drink deck apparently.
Yes.
They both exist. Don't worry. We're working on both.
Light ale with a chaser.
Light ale with a chaser.
Of nothing.
Of nothing.
All right.
All right.
Well, that's not
ignore it?
so bad.
Or do I grab another one, or is it just
No,
ignore
that's
No, that's good.
Okay, cool.
You're done. So
Well, then,
you drink
I'll-
the one, and we get
I'm
to this.
sad now.
it? And everybody else gets
A card.
Yeah.
fortitude, but it's probably at 20. So
Correct. We all get a card.
Will you?
I ignored
Yes.
something for no reason.
yeah, draw 2 cards. See, that's why you got to join in the
I
fun.
know, right?
Oh, did you? Sorry. So, do you see that card as saying draw 1 card or draw 2, Jesse?
Oh, I see it as draw 2.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay. That's like it's actually draw 1 now. We changed it. But we'll let you know if any other caching problems come up.
Ah, okay. So it's not
That's-
loading in the same for me.
this is-
Got it.
Yes.
Sorry.
Ah, that's good. All right, that's the end of my turn.
And then the event
Over to
deck
Roxana.
fires.
Hold
Oh,
up.
yeah.
And
That deck does this.
this goes away. And then it's Roxana.
Yeah.
Okay, we do.
Now it's Roxana. All right. So
These glorious
For-
tokens.
First I- reveal a recipe. Oh yeah, explain the tokens. I'll
Yeah, so
No,
the
we're
event
gonna- so-
yeah, we'll explain
Oh,
it when we reveal one. But yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so for those of you who are not, Red Dragon and experts, congratulations, you just got through, Grinderbin, who is one of the most complicated characters in the game right now. he can sell his items for gold, but then he, takes his turn just like anybody else. Roxana has a side deck of recipes, and if and when Roxana plays certain cards in her deck, they have these food ingredient icons. And that go to her cutting board up above her board instead of her discard pile. And then if she has enough, she can buy the card for its cost and ingredients and put it into her hand.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what might be happening here.
perhaps.
Zoom enhance.
Kaylin, by the way, is Red Dragon in 3. She has a sidekick, Wolfric, whose mood changes every round and who just does a new standing effect for
You know
Kaylin. And for Dale, we'll get to Dale when we get to Dale.
Stop. No.
Very,
more
very
gambling.
well. More gambling.
I'm in.
Let's do it. Let's play with our gold.
We're playing with the.
All right, this time I'm gonna winning hand and see what happens.
Oh, I pass.
Well.
This will help pay for my Wand of Negation.
Hey.
Are you telling me you had a cheating card that whole time? Oh my god.
It very
no,
well could be that
they
Jesse
probably do
understands
it
the goal of
because
Queen.
of-
Jesse's running the bluffs. Good job.
Or Jesse's got just a super poker face, which good job.
Yeah.
Who
We'll
knows?
find out. Or not. Who knows?
Oh yeah, I'll zoom and enhance on this gambling I'm in card that isn't in the discard because it has vegetables on it.
Yes. Well, it
Delicious
also isn't in the
vegetables.
discard because I play gambling cards in front of me and I leave them there to remind
Yes.
myself that things happened. So I take control.
And with
You're
some mustard,
cheating.
you got the sauce.
Gambling, I'm in.
Yeah, this is unfortunate for me. I pass.
Well, the only thing better than cheating is having a winning hand.
Winning hand.
So Roxana.
I pass.
Over to
All right,
Galen.
well, now I'm going to cheat with the cheating
Oh,
card I
no.
should have played on the previous round.
Oh, you're a cheater?
I'm
Cheater.
Cheating McCheatington.
What a cheater. I'm going to see if
Grinderbin.
I get lucky now.
Dale,
Grinderbin.
Oh my gosh.
what's he gonna do?
I'm gonna be sad and pass my turn.
Oh, that
Roxana.
sounds tough.
Oh.
Gambling him in.
I am also sad.
gosh.
Kaylin.
Yeah, I shouldn't sit on this. Gambling, I'm in.
Oh,
I pass.
I pass.
I too shall pass.
Yeah. This never happens to me, chat.
This never happens to Jeff, chat.
Chat,
but you know
this
what?
never
I got
happens
2
to Jeff.
ingredients on the board, which makes this worth it.
Ooh, nice.
That's true. That is a good cost. That is a good exchange for 1 gold.
Yeah, that is not a weak play, in my humble opinion.
Mm-mm.
Let's see here. Then I'll order somebody a drink, and it should probably be Grinderbin, because...
Oh, thank you.
I mean, what... He doesn't want to be a dried mushroom. That doesn't seem helpful.
You gotta
Yeah.
keep those fungus hydrated.
The pucker up. Oh, that I don't have art for this makes me a little sad.
Oh yeah, this art. Well, the Red Dragon Inn version of this art is almost done. So then I have to write to Omar and say, hey, can you make this in the CP style?
Do we get to know what is going to be made in CP style, or is it a secret?
Oh no, it's basically like it's a martini. It's a sort of a martini thing, but with a big lipstick kiss on the side.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I drink it and I discard a card,
Ooh.
and then I do
Okay,
that.
and then it's my turn.
All right, you
Yep.
gambled
Chat
a lot. You don't have very many bad cards left.
Chad is noticing that I have a 3 that might be a 4. Ask us questions, Chad. Ask we've got a famous YouTube star with us. Ask him questions. Ask
I'm gonna
us
gesture
questions.
in every direction until one of them is Jesse's.
Okay, I'm going to keep these 4 cards. I'm going to draw.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No. First, what's going to happen is this event token removes.
Yeah.
And we have no event tokens on there, so we reveal the top event. The staff is feeling generous. This is an active event. So we're introducing a new card type in this set, Chad. It's an active event. Some of you may have played with our sea event deck or dungeon event deck, which just every once in a while an event comes up, it affects everybody, blah, 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 blah. This one has those. In fact, most of them are those, but some of them are these active events, which put in a static ability until the next event comes up, which in this case is going to be 4 turns later.
Yep.
So first thing we do is we stack 4 other tokens on here.
Yeah.
And then, while this event is active, whenever a player orders drinks, they order an additional drink.
Woohoo.
Because the staff is feeling generous. Some of you will notice that this is, not complete art. You'll notice that the art seems a little bit flat. That's because it is the flats. The most of the shading, although these glasses are an exception, most of the shading is not yet done yet. So the shading and the highlights and shadows and things are what makes a 2D piece of art like this look 3D. And
Although
so that's not done yet.
This is Erin artwork, so I know how much farther she goes with the glasses.
That's true. She's
Yeah.
So
What I'm saying is, again, Erin good artist.
Erin good.
Make sure.
So anyway, we have this event in play. I'm going to draw 3. I'm going to play. Actually, his bite is worse than his bark, and I'm going to play that on Grinderbin. 3 fortitudes.
Jock.
3
Horror.
fortitude.
That's a lot.
That is
more
a
than-
lot.
It's more than 2.
The good news is, I always take jump,
Always take jump.
and I can ignore an action sometimes or any time card that affects my fortitude, alcohol, or cold content.
That's this one. Okay, I'm going to
Not
order.
gonna negate it with your word of negation.
Nah, I'm going to save that for something better.
Save that for something defensive.
Yeah,
I'm going to
When
order a
someone tries to
drink.
take 3 of your
Yay.
fortitude.
I'm going to order a drink, and then because of this, I order another drink.
Oh
Yay.
yes, so parched.
We're all gonna get soused.
Yeah.
Okay, then I drink this, and it's a Dark Ale as a chaser, and I drink it. That is all.
Okay.
Okay, I'm charmed by the ZP style dark ale.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm happy.
That's just from the show. That's just early on. Omar just gave me a big old file of here's all a whole
All
bunch of
the
stuff that
assets.
might be useful.
Welcome to Jen being reminded of stuff she hasn't seen. Or has seen but totally forgot.
Really cool way to keep this deck fun and different from other decks. Yes. So Chris Hollywood has an interesting question for Jesse. For those who don't know Adventurers Nigh very well, what one sentence would you use, commas allowed, to entice them to become a fan? Oh man, I might have an answer for this question too. But
I am curious what you.
No, you first. You first.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I have a good answer. Delightful people making you want to laugh and care about a fantasy world and have a good time. I guess that's the best. I mean, I think all the people there are delightful. It's a great show.
Yeah,
and we really enjoy making people laugh and like telling a good story together.
Yay!
There's so many commas in that sentence.
There's a lot of commas. My answer would be something like, comedy D&D that's just better than a lot of the other.
Better comedy and better D&D, really.
Better comedy and better D&D than a lot of the other stuff I've seen out there on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'll say Sake of the Gardens. Sorry.
Oh, I say comedy D&D. That's edited.
Yes.
Oh,
That is the answer.
The show is not just
fired.
Some people enjoy that, and that's fine. But like, most of us are like, we can't watch D&D shows because it's just a raw game, and we're like, why are we seeing all of the like individual debate things? Like, this is a show. Can someone cut this out? So we wanted to cut those things out and just have like, here's the fun parts edited down. Like, if we want all that stuff, we'll just go play the game. Like, we have real games.
So I got sucked into Adventurers Nigh. I think it was from a Yahtzee video recommendation or something. But at around the same time, I had a friend who was really into Critical Role. And I'm going to make a lot of enemies here by talking about Critical Role, but I tried it and it didn't grab me. And I think it's because of that. It's because it's these 3-hour huge. And I mean, yes, they are great storytellers. They're doing cool stuff. I'm not bad-mouthing Critical Role.
I really like the animated stuff.
But it just didn't grab me the way that Adventurers Nigh did. So,
yes.
Also, Cyan Drago 456, the human pornography. That is not spam in the chat. That is a line from Grinderbin, which is freaking great.
I mentioned this when we sent that episode out. When I think it was like episode 2, where Jack was like, "Oh yeah, then there's we search the bed and you find human pornography under it," and I was like, "I'm holding on to this, and I'm gonna make a good joke out of this if it takes me 2 freaking seasons." And it was like it's like 5 episodes later, I was like, "I've got it." And was able to use it effectively.
that scene was great.
That's one of my favorite player sensations, is like taking something that was established or dropped or hinted at in like the first couple of sessions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then just dropping it like a meteor like 10 sessions later.
Yes. And I
forgot to remove this, but then I forgot to remove this counter, and then it's Sam's turn.
Okay.
My turn.
Keep going.
That Jack throws out there that you're like, he's not going to remember this until I bring it up. Like, this is not a plot point for him.
I just asked some clarifying questions. That's all. This will never happen again. The questions are never going to be relevant.
One of the best parts in Adventurers Nigh is the extent to which the players and Jack, the participants of Adventurers Nigh, make each other laugh, right? Yes. Like, this is unscripted stuff, right? It's great. Yeah.
All right, Dale's Complex. You may notice that my churn order is the longest in Red Dragon Inn. The first thing I do is I grow one of my mushroom cards. That just means move my fork rakes down 1 step on each mushroom that is face up in front of me. Then I plant a mushroom, which means reveal a new mushroom card and go, ooh and ah, I've got some spore beds. And I slap a fork down on it. Oh, right, they go like this. This way in the mod. And then I get to my discard and draw phase and all that normal stuff. Now, why is this important? Well, you may notice that these mushrooms have numbers. Many of Dale's cards can be improved by discarding an equivalent amount of mushrooms. Based on just adding up the numbers. So pitching this is 2 mushroom harvest. And some of the mushrooms also have abilities which will trigger later. We'll talk about that later. Discard and draw. I will pitch this one and draw some cards. It'll be great.
Okay, there's some good stuff going on in chat right now. Oh my god. Oh my god!
Longest shirt because he's the best
boy. There was so Jen already answered this in chat, but I'm actually going to bring it up because this is a good teaching moment. Somebody asked if somebody plays a card against you that, for example, hits you for fortitude and makes you pay a gold, and you have a card that ignores a action card that affects your fortitude. It does in fact affect the entire card. So you ignore the fortitude and you ignore the gold effect for free because you're ignoring the whole card. Mm-hmm. And then Domistic says, "I ignore a lot of things. I have kids." So that's pretty great.
Yeah. I have a high alertness factor, so if I had kids, I'd be in trouble. I have cats, and that's trouble enough.
Yeah.
Tough road to hoe.
Tough road to hoe. I'm going to plant a mushroom, because more mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, Grinderbin's over there like,
in either case, I may then pick a player, then lose 2 fortitude, and, I really want Grinderbin's money.
Sorry, before you decide,
yes.
I was supposed to do this at the end of my turn.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I did shuffle. I think.
Boring wolf
Double content.
that we possibly could have gotten.
Pretty sure I did shuffle.
All right. This is going to be pointed at Grinderbin, who has all of the money for 2. Just 2 this time.
To be fair, I only got 1 more money than Roxana. True. And if you had been hit for 3, I would have felt like punching Roxana.
Cyan Drago, so first time viewer, Cyan Drago, my hat is off to you because you know all the references. I was actually going to make that joke, but you already did it for me in the chat. We know the difference between eating corn and person corn. Or eating mushrooms and person mushrooms.
Living people eat dead mushrooms. Living mushrooms eat dead people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gross and cool.
Yeah. It is accurate. I have
fertilizer.
I revealed a card that my blessed tanker doesn't interact with.
Well, it does, but you wouldn't want to.
So we're gonna just sit here and be a little sad and just drink 5.
Drink 5 booze?
Wow. Thanks, Plebus.
Wrecked.
We just got the the RDI.
I give out a.
We just got the RDI style art for Plebus Flutter.
I'm so curious about that.
Yeah, so were we. This was done in close collaboration with Jack and Omar because we were like, what the hell should this guy actually look like in the non-ZP style?
Yeah. It's this oversized, human-sized bee.
Yeah. You know what? While you're keep doing your turn,
put in the bee and beer.
We're all on a Discord chat in a Discord channel right now. For those of you on the stream, I'm gonna actually drop it into Discord.
No,
Sam
then I'll take
Sam
it
can
and
decide if he wants
the...
to share it with the rest of the world.
Son
my turn
Destroyer
is
12 is
over.
killing it tonight. Plebus
yes.
putting the bee in beer.
Yes.
Putting the bee in beer. That's pretty good.
Put in the buzz and buzzed.
we got some good chat jokes coming.
Buzzed.
It's good.
Yes.
Oh, the puns are making me weak.
This is good.
Oh, God.
So why everybody is suddenly cracking up is because I just dropped in the RDI style Plebus into Discord.
Oh, I love him.
So Sam,
Lord
we're gonna continue. We're gonna try to continue with the game, so we're not here till 10 p.m. But but in the meantime, Sam's gonna figure out how to show this to you all.
I was so startled I turned off my camera for a second.
Oh gosh.
So, Dino, no, I didn't actually throw this in the general Slugfest Discord channel. I put it in the the call that the four of us are on. So, anywho, you remembered the event token. Yes, that's good. So
Yes.
it's Grinderbin's turn. Oh, which it's Grinderbin's turn, which means we all have to do stuff, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, I don't, because
All right.
I've got... Actually, only Jen has to do things. Oh, okay.
I mean, we could.
Could. I'm not
Cowards.
going to.
Yeah, I think. Wow, as good as this one is, I think I'm gonna put up my empty fist and even tell people that I'm gonna put up my empty fist.
Oh, okay. All right. So the first one is time stopwatch. So 2 coins. You get to
That
end
one's
your
good.
turn. Do not order drinks. Sam, I need you to make a noise because I can't see your camera in Discord,
Oh,
and I have to wait
right.
like, the delay and
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right.
so just make some sort of bird call or something. I don't know.
So
and then
Sam's
it'll
camera
record.
goes straight to OBS.
Here's
So-
Plebis, everybody.
Because the camera can't deliver to 2 places at once.
Yep.
Because computers.
Oh, we have that same problem in whenever we do calls where it's like, oh, if this person's doing this, none of us will have access to their camera, so they'll
Yep.
just kind of be, there in spirit.
As
Alright,
far as
so-
we know.
Yeah.
I'm literally only watching this stream because I was promised a picture of a bee. Yes.
Well, there's your picture of a bee.
Behold.
We'll-
Behold.
Behold.
Not even
God.
not even trying, Chad. I'm just doing this. I'm just
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
naturally
not.
this stupid.
Yeah.
All right, so stopwatch in 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right, buy stopwatch.
Buy stopwatch.
So Mask of Sobriety, reduce
would've been
alcohol
handy a
content
moment
by
ago.
1 for 1 coin. 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
All right. Goodbye, Mask. Ring of Might. Add 1 to all numerical effects on an action or sometimes card that you just played. It's 1 coin. 3, 2, 1.
Nope. Did Jen do something?
Oh,
Yes.
Jen did a
I saw the
thing.
chicken.
Jen's gonna get it.
It's
All right,
it's
Jen.
chicken time. Here's
It's
your gold.
Chicken time.
Chicken time.
This is actually
did the
really
bee
dangerous
actually
in
Chet, did the
Roxana.
bee actually show up? Because I didn't actually.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
it's right there. Oh, I need to press the button. Ding. There you go.
Oh my goodness. Okay. There you go.
So
Thanks,
Cyan
Ryan.
Dragon, is that Grinderbin shop in the RDI art style? Yes, that is
Indeed,
art
it
done
is.
by. And there's Plebis Flutter, Professor Plebis Flutter, holding up a couple of beers.
You know it's a professor because they got a tie.
Got a tie,
Yeah.
obviously.
Oh my god.
It's adorable. It'll also haunt my dreams, says Audino. Yes, that was the intent.
Yeah,
Yes.
that strangely solicitous grin.
Oh lord.
Because how else would plant people have sex?
I'm going to.
But, go watch season 1, folks. If you don't know what we're talking about, go watch season 1. It's friggin' hilarious.
Learn
Very
things.
important plot point. Very important.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to do a little retaliation here
Yeah.
because business is booming. I get to pick another player, but I'm going to spend a coin so they lose 3 fortitude
Oh, that's not good.
instead of 1. And that's coming at my fellow mushroom over here.
Oh, dang.
Oh. Well,
Oh, dang.
you know, I deserve it. So, ow.
Sorry, business is just booming.
Season 1, yes, Chris, you were late. We talked about that earlier on. Season 1, all of season 1 is now back on YouTube for the first time in months and months and months and months.
Yep.
So,
Season 2 is going
hooray.
up soon.
Yeah.
It is.
They had to make season 1 look extra fancy.
We did. There we go. I'm going to buy you a drink.
And
It's just because,
Is-
business is booming.
Yeah.
So you're talking about
get you a
season 1, the Plebis is an important plot point. There's another, actually now like the 3rd time I've watched the entire series. There's actually another really important plot point in the very, very end of season 1 that you don't realize is an important plot point until 2 seasons later.
Yeah.
And and it's really cool. And I'm not going to spoil it for people, but go watch the whole series and then go back and watch season 1 again, because you'll get it and be like, oh, they dodged a bullet there. So anyway.
Yeah, I really appreciate a lot of what Jack does with like forethought and like, hey, here's a bunch of things and hopefully we'll get to them all, and like knowing how they kind of connect and being able to call back to them later is really cool.
Yeah.
Admittedly, that's my preferred method of GMing, because I know that players will throw monkey wrenches into everything. So I'm just going to create a web of interesting ideas and see which strings they end up pulling on.
Good question from Cyan Drago that I think Jesse actually answered the last time he was here, but let's answer again. Did devs continue the tradition of getting a new outfit every season in season 4? I believe everybody did, right?
Yeah, we now are like, hey, sorry, Omar, but here's some changes we'd like to make. New cool things for us on how to look.
You know, all those art assets you've got, they're now useless.
And for those of you who don't, follow Adventurers Nigh super closely, the season 4 is already in the can, so they're working on that.
They're doing that thing that makes it good, the editing.
Right. So, actually, has there been any announcement about when that's dropping, or if not, then don't worry about it, because don't say things you're not supposed to say, is what I'm saying.
It is entirely possible someone said a time frame. Do I remember what it was? No.
Good answer. Good answer.
So we're gonna say probably not.
Okay. Then season 4 is coming when it comes. Just deal with it, chat.
And we've got, I think, 15 episodes in season 2, which are all gonna come out 1 week. So there's at least 15 more weeks of that.
So are you? Sorry, go on, and then I have.
Oh no, that was it.
All right.
Are you doing any editing on season 3, or are you just leaving that as is because it's already awesome?
I think season 3 is the archetype, the bar to which all seasons will be compared to.
Correct.
It was really good.
Season 3, we were like, we got this down, we know what's up, and so we wanted to bring everything up to that level.
Yeah, good.
And season 3 also currently available, so we don't need to remake it.
Yep. Season 2 soon, so stay tuned, chat.
Nice.
All right, discard and draw. Oh wait, no, you already did that in action.
No,
you ordered drinks.
Did Grinderbin?
I ordered drinks as well, so I believe I am done.
Yeah, Grinderbin needs to drink. He ordered a drink
I
for
have
me.
to drink. Oh no! All right, cool. We've got. Oh dang!
Murder no punch
with a chaser of whatever this is.
Oh, a delightful dark.
That's not so bad.
All right, so -2
That's
fortitude,
not so bad.
+1 alcohol. Yeah, we got this.
Yeah. All right, and then there's also side quest for season 2. Was that animated though?
Yes, side quest.
Yeah.
Both side quests had some animation to them. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so you remastered those as well? Sweet.
I don't remember.
No, I think that was so. If I'm remembering side quest correctly, it was already animated to season 3 standard.
Okay.
Well, there's two side quests, right? There's side quests. There's the let's build the tavern side quest, and then there's the Grinderbin and Dabarella get cursed side quest.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the second one was that style already. I do not remember if the first one is or not.
Well, given that I didn't remember that there were 2 side quests, I watched only the second one.
Okay. Cupcake Fairy asks, actually, this is a good question from Cupcake Fairy. Do you know when the side quests will come back out? Are they putting those in between seasons 1 and 2 on the Saturday drops, or are they going elsewhere, or do you know anything about that?
What a great question that you would think that I would have an answer for, which is part of what makes it such a great question. I do not remember. I know we want to get them out there, but yeah, I don't. It's not direct. There is some like direct connections between season 1 and 2 and the side quest, but but I don't know if they're going to put it at the beginning, at the end, or like somewhere in the middle, kind of when it's happening.
So Snake in the Garden says apparently Jack has spoken about this. Huh.
I believe it.
Interesting.
I don't remember what he
Cool.
said.
All right. So apparently Jack has said that the releases are happening in original run order. So
Okay.
that's cool.
So then I
But,
think that was after season 2.
It was
When the first
so
items.
somebody else Snake in the Garden said, and I think this is correct because it's what I remember too, that the first side quest happened in the break halfway through season 2, and then the second side quest happened between seasons 2 and 3.
That sounds
Sushi dip.
like a good idea. So sure, yeah. I'll just
So
agree.
we'll see. So I guess I should have really what I should have done is sent all the prep questions to Jesse before this stream so that he could ask around and see. But whatever, it's still
whatever.
cool to have him here. So yay,
Yeah.
Jesse Galena, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's Roxana's turn, I think.
Man.
It sure is. All right. Well, I'm going to no soup for you and strike at Kalen.
Ooh.
Oh.
No soup
And
for
I'm gonna-
me. Oh, that
Choppy,
gets you all
choppy.
sorts of stuff. Yeah, I take one.
All right, and because I have this cutlery icon on the card,
Mm-hmm.
I also get to add another ingredient card to my cutting board.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Bald Monkey just came back from dinner and said, "Doesn't look like I've missed much." Well, I mean, if what you care about is the progress of the game, yeah, we haven't actually made that much progress.
Yeah. And then I'm going to create exhumed potted greens. When I
Yeah.
cook a recipe, I bring it to my hand, and I play it immediately.
Whoa! It's a good
So
card to
there's
play during
alcohol
your action
content.
phase.
Yep.
Action phase also. Oh, all during your action phase.
All during my
Fancy.
action phase. Zoom!
Fancy. And here's the fun part about recipes, chat. When you play it, when you buy it and then play it, it goes to your discard pile and becomes part of your deck in the reshuffle.
Mm-hmm.
I was really worried about how good Roxana is during the action phase, and then I remember with specifically this card, and I was like, "Oh wait, no, they're anytime cards." Whew.
Yeah, actually, so this is a good test to see if Roxana with this thing is super strong. Round of the house.
Oh God.
Oh.
Here we go,
I
guys.
guess I'm here.
All right.
Oh boy.
Oh Lord. No.
Big ass sale.
Oh my
Dories.
gosh.
No.
Which one of you is the Jarmy?
So everyone's got a big ass ale. Starting with Roxana, you playing any cards?
I'm gonna ignore it.
That seems fair.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do nothing.
I'm going to put it in a fancy tankard and be
Ooh.
slightly less dead.
I'm gonna think that you should
No.
stop drinks.
I'm going to be very
People are-
dead.
Everyone's coming after Sam today. Wow. I take my 3 booze and draw.
Sorry, I gotta go mind the store.
Okay, all right.
Can't,
You just can't.
1, 2.
Yeah, I just can't.
3. Draw 2 cards.
All right, fair enough.
I'm gonna take 3 and draw 2 cards.
Well, all right. I've got plans.
Then we gotta take off one of these things. That was your drink phase, right? So we take off one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Have people been ordering extra drinks? Here's a.
I
remember
I
when we
forgot
said,
to order an extra drink.
remember when
I'll
we
tell you.
said that this is really kind of a play test session of this new thing? Did people remember they're ordering extras? Sounds like
did.
Jesse did.
I did.
Jesse did.
Good.
Probably-
I remembered, but that's because it had just come up and I was explaining it. So
Yeah.
I had I been Jen in this spot, I totally would have forgotten.
Yep.
Anyway, did you give another one, Jen?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Then you drink, and then this happens.
Oh man, look
Yeah.
at that glorious final artwork.
So first we put 3 counters for next time.
Jesus, Jackie. Delightful.
Each player searches their character deck for a card and puts it in their hand. Shuffles their character deck.
Ooh, all right.
And you do not need to reveal the card you get. So, chat, talk amongst yourselves while we all like spend 20 minutes looking through our cards.
Oh, I know what I'm
What
getting.
do you mean, Sam? Oh, he knows
Actually,
what he's getting.
I need to get something like. You know what?
Ooh, I like that.
need to get.
Whatever. I'm just gonna get this card.
I think I'm going to get this card. Whoops. And this goes here, and I shuffle up, and then I take my turn. So I'm going to say, hey, Dale, tip the winch.
Okay.
You with the least money.
Then I'm
You,
gonna.
You, who everyone is fighting.
Yeah,
I wanna fight you
that
too.
one.
It's
I
a-
actually feel slightly bad about that one, but it does. It's not going to have
It's
much of an impact.
fine. It's
We're gonna do
fine.
this. We're going to discard these. We're going to draw 2. And I'm going to pixie time. My turn ends.
Okay.
gone.
And you're not here.
And I'm not here, and Wolfric doesn't change moods. And I do still remove a counter from
Correct.
the event deck, though, which is a little carve-out we put in the rules.
All right,
Go ahead, Dale.
Let's grow all these things. That's a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing. All right, we plant a new thing. And those are things. We like that too. That's pretty good.
We got 38 people watching. That's a somewhat higher
that's pretty up
than
there.
normal audience. So,
I'm
so
not.
thank you for being awesome, Jesse.
Since I'm
gosh.
holding a hand of more than 7 cards, I'm not going to discard any cards. And you know what? I'm just going to grow everything in my planter and also end my turn.
Well,
Wait, Dale has an intern?
yep.
Yeah, but I'm still here. I just
Oh, I see.
I'm
see.
tending
Right.
me crops. More importantly, it means that these don't harvest because my gather phase doesn't happen.
Yep.
It's not a
yep,
gather
yep.
phase. It's just gathering
Yeah.
never happens. I get to bank
Nice.
all this glorious resource for powering up all these cards I have in hand.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
And I remember
you know
to
what that
remove a
means.
GM card.
Sounds
Speaking
like you
of-
two need to buy some items to protect yourselves from this upcoming onslaught.
Well, Sam's the only one who might want to. Or
You
can.
well again. You can. So remember the
Oh,
rules
that's
for
right. You both
Grinderbin,
already have items.
Other people, right? Other people can bid on them, but you can only have one item. So if you were to bid, so first of all, Grinderbin has to sell to someone who doesn't have an item, if possible, right? If they bid,
Yeah.
and if he sells to someone who already does have an item, that person has to toss their old item and get the new one. So you
I'll just
can
make
do
this
it, but
simple.
we're not gonna.
Jeff and Jen, do you?
No, we don't.
You don't want to.
We don't want.
All right. Well,
All
then
right, I'll bid.
Sam.
I bid. I bid Lego
Wait.
Batman.
Okay.
I
Sweet.
bid
Lego Batman.
Lego Batman for the Tome of Knowledge.
All right. Sounds great.
Because I didn't draw cards, and I would like to draw cards.
Whoa, pleasure doing business with you. I'm glad you could draw some cards.
Gonna be over here with
Silent Drago, 37 viewers. I'm here to exclusively pirate the RDI art of Grinderbin with the sniffing tool. Okay, great. You got us. Good
Good
job.
luck with that.
We're gonna do more like updates and stuff.
High quality
don't worry.
bootleg Grinderbins.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We're gonna do updates that have the art. You can,
420p.
if you actually ordered the game, you can see them in live live
in living color.
All right, that's an action card. So I'm going to who's Roxana. You're looking real healthy there, and real not alcoholed. So,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here
Hey, Jeff.
we're gonna go. Careful with the goods. And
Zap.
you're gonna lose 2 fortitude.
Or am I?
Patang.
Shoot.
Oh, with choppy
Extra
chops.
fortitude. Oh no.
Yeah, with choppy chops.
Hang.
Well, dang.
But
You're welcome,
I elect
Audino.
not to. You know what? Actually, I elect 2. Fuck
Ooh,
it. I mean,
yay.
kittens.
Oh, we did it. Clock it.
Kittens time.
Hey,
That was
Jeff.
a whole hour. That was a whole hour before the swearing.
Yeah.
What happens if Kalen is in private pixie time and it's now time to buy things?
Oh, that's a good question that we'll need to write down.
Yep.
When someone out of the game.
Thank you, old man master clip.
So the good thing is, I think we may have already defined that with Frank, because Frank and Kalen are in the same set. And if we want to look at the character that Grinderbin is most like, it's Frank. So we'll look and see if we already answered this. And if not, we'll answer it. Probably they just can't. But we'll look that up. And the reason I'm not knee-jerk answering is because, in general, when we have these RDI rules questions that come up internally, we say, is there something like this? Because if so, it should work like that. Unless there's a really, really good reason to not do it that way.
You are saucy over here, Jen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the sauce.
You got the
Jen's
sauce.
saucy all the time.
Yeah, it's true.
I bought a round for Dale, and now
Yeah.
Daryl.
Good old Daryl.
Daryl.
Dale.
My brother Dale, my other brother Dale.
Daryl.
My brother Dale and my brother Daryl.
That's an event.
My brother Daryl.
Oh, hugely flops drink event. Each player loses 1 fortitude and discards the top card of their drink me pile.
Yep.
Well.
Ow.
Very well.
I'm not here.
This
All
It
those
could
extra
happen to
drinks
you.
that the shop gave us, just gone.
Dang.
I don't get to drink that light ale, darn.
I mean, then you get to drink nothing. But
If I could play an anytime card before
you
my
could.
turn ends.
Heck
Yeah.
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 Well, then I'm just gonna patch myself up here, slap a sticker on my head, and I'm gonna pay 2 gold, so I gain 3 fortitude.
3 fortitude.
He's
That's
a-
an anytime card.
Oh, that's true. No, that's not a good. That's not a good enough target. Sorry.
Very
It's
well.
okay.
All right.
Y'all are playing
And
the
I am
marathon.
done.
I'm on the sprint already.
You gotta
Event.
Event, right? We do the last token,
Yeah.
and we get the closest thing that the Red Dragon Inn is ever going to get to a raunchy joke.
Incorrect. There is a second card in this set.
That's true. That's true. Well,
That is-
there's one of them. There's one of them that you might be thinking of that we actually cut. But where the tavern is accepting a giant package, each player pays 1 gold to the inn. And yes, this is Musk good sex.
I love
yes
that
relation.
the door is looking up.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
love that Dory's
cute
in there.
detail.
There's actually a bunch of Dory in this deck.
I owe a gold to
and
the
we get
inn.
4 of these.
Okay, I can't negate
paid.
it, so I'm gonna pay
Wait,
gold.
I don't owe a gold to the inn yet. I'm going to draw 3 cards and then see if I owe a gold to the inn. I owe a gold to the inn.
But you owe gold to the end with 3 more cards in your hand.
I know.
And now it's Roxana's
So
turn.
many cards.
Hey. All right. Let's see what's cooking. Mountain Wyvern oysters.
You could
Yay.
you could cook that. Oh yeah, that's true. That's sort of like a racy joke, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really.
And you know what? We're
Oh.
gonna.
I mean, except it's a thing people actually eat.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what though? I'm not gonna do that now. I'm gonna do it after I draw.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
thought you were going to say
Yeah,
after
yeah.
you drink.
No.
That's when I would
Also
eat
good.
them.
You know, they're all crunchy and salty and
Chewy.
chewy and apparently are good for you.
Good for the vim and
Sure.
vigor, if you believe.
Vim and or vigor.
You're really testing the limits
Good one.
of that joke.
Good one,
Oh.
Chris. Good one, Chris.
Nice.
Nice. Well, now I'm still going to do this because, frankly, I don't want to forget about doing it. I'm dumb. I'll do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you give me half a
Mood.
chance, I'll just forget stuff, and that's just how it is.
Yes.
Yes.
We got some good shit. Chat is in rare form today. Thank you
Yes.
all for being here. Keep asking questions and making puns and etc.
Kalen, in fact, you should be the one who loses.
Kalen's not here because of pixie time.
Oh, that's right.
Pixie time.
Then I'm just going to hold on
little
to this.
pixie time. Pixie time.
I mean, I suppose if that's what's happening.
Hit Grinderbin.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll do that. Grinderbin.
I just got my fortitude back.
That sounds bad for you, but not me.
Aww.
Boo.
I'm
All
reading
right.
Delicious in Dungeons, and I got to the dryad flowers.
Oh.
Aren't they funny?
Yes, it's all good.
Yeah.
Delicious in Dungeons is an excellent anime and manga.
Yes.
I just started watching it, and it is delightful.
It's so good. And, like, it goes places, is all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, man, what are the implications? How far does this go? And then the story is like, oh, we're going. Are we there yet? Oh, honey.
You sweet
Now
summer child.
we've gotten out of this horse. Okay, are we there yet? Oh, honey, now we're on this flying dragon. Are we there yet? Well, once the dragon throws you off, then you'll be approaching the end game. And then as you reach terminal velocity, you're like, it's really cool. It's a very good story.
Yeah, it is.
So anyways, that was my action phase, and then I order a drink.
Oh.
Cyanide Drago.
Cyan Drago
Jesse
has an
asked this
interesting question.
Oh.
Are we getting an episode of Adventures Night this week? I looked on the schedule of the second with Discord and saw no mention of it.
I believe so, but plans might have changed.
Ah.
I am unsure. If it's not this week, that it should be next week. I think it's this week though, but
Stay tuned.
we might.
Yep.
Yeah, we might have had to delay it.
For those of
I
you
would
wondering,
sober by 1, but I can't. So that's my
know.
turn over.
Roxana's doing really
turn.
well.
Okay, event does this.
Oh yes.
And then it's my actual turn.
So
I
for
have to
those new
actually do
folks,
things.
This,
My hand is still really good.
This
So I
smorgasbord
Yeah.
here lets you exchange a glut of ingredients for a card from your deck. That's something.
if I
That's
want
like the
to.
emergency button.
Yeah, it's like the I don't know what to do. Slam, slam, slam.
Yeah. As you can see, Roxana's doing fine though.
Yeah, I know
I
everything.
actually,
to do.
it's kind of my job to punch Roxana, and I don't have an action right now, which is very sad. So
Oh,
I'm
but
going
you just
to
got some
order-
oysters.
I'm getting oystered.
Welcome back to the
Getting
game.
oystered.
Oh, okay, great.
back.
Lose an alcohol and pay you a gold. I'm going to lose an alcohol. I'm gonna pay you a gold, and then I'm gonna order you a drink.
Sounds good. I'm getting really thirsty over here. Actually,
Little bit of
literally
drink.
true. I emptied this and the other thing, so I'm gonna go fill something with water. Oh, wait.
You should wait and negate my ignore on this corn whiskey thing, buddy.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Wow.
Oh, there's another slightly racy joke. I guess we do. We
Yeah.
occasionally do racy jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have occasional raciness. Yeah, that happens. Have
I
fun.
don't think it happens.
Cider. Yes.
Also, we got a thing in chat there, Jen. So hear that. Please.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. I'm gonna attempt. We don't think so. I don't think so.
Fine.
Ooh.
Dang.
It just
I don't
gets
think so,
worse
right.
and worse for Dale.
Well,
But I mean, it was
This is a
it was a
4.
large
Is that a
damage.
sometime? I'm gonna say I don't. I think I'm gonna. I don't think so. Your I don't think so on the I
That
don't
was
think
I don't
so.
think so.
Yay! Just to make it so
Yeah, I
that
don't
my card
think so.
resolves.
I heard you like an I don't think so. So I put an I don't think so in your I don't think so.
Wait,
Okay.
did we tutor?
that
I don't
resolves.
think so's?
Which means this resolves, which means I take 4.
Oh, but
So I
wait.
do- But
After
wait, there's
after
more.
I don't think so's the I don't think so. I improve the beverage.
Yeah,
my
with the
good
harvest.
friend, because you're in the picture. I have to.
Oh, that's true. This is literally my drink right here.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I take 4 booze and 2 of this, and it's not looking so good for
I'm having a lot of fun. So
Lord.
everything's
Here we
better with
go.
stickers.
Here we go.
And I'm gonna pay a gold and add 3
Lordy.
more to that.
Here we go. Okay,
Just want to
so
see how much we could do in one turn.
this one's getting Wand of Negation.
Yeah, that's fair. That's accurate.
My own petard.
Your own
Picard?
Been
so
hoisted.
your own Picard. So I took the right amount for the original. So yes.
Hey.
And then Wolfric happens. He's stalwart. That is amazing. I wish that had happened before I drank.
If you didn't pixie time.
Okay,
that's true.
I
true.
have an answer officially from Jack. So the season 2 will start on Saturday the 24th.
Nice.
There you
So
go.
I was incorrect. It is next Saturday, not this Saturday.
All right.
Well, very sad.
We'll
Just have to wait a week. Adventurers Nigh stands like me.
Yeah. It's like
Blown up
you're-
on my
Go
own
ahead.
bomb. Doesn't
right.
sound right.
Stuff grows. I'm gonna have a lot of things happen. It's gonna be great. I plant a new thing. Well, I hope I play a card as soon as possible because ghost tassels do not last long.
I mean, if you got 9 cards and they're all bad, then you suck.
Violent.
Sick burn.
Sorry.
Savage.
Let's see.
Sam and I have played this game enough to know that if Sam's keeping a 9-card hand, I have a pretty good idea what's in
Yeah.
it.
All right. You know what? We have so many mushrooms. We don't need to grow more mushrooms. We're gonna hold on to that. Yeah.
I'm gonna be right back, folks.
Pitch that and pitch that, and we'll keep these. This is all great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can't imagine why
I
you get
only
rid
draw
of your
one
gambling
card.
cards.
We
Oh,
years ago, Sam and I were at a game store here with a fan in the area and playing Red Dragon Inn, and as those of you who have played Red Dragon Inn a lot know, gambling goes up in value the more players there are in the game, and it goes down in value the fewer players there are in the game. And this guy, so we were playing a 3-player game, and we were pitching our gambling cards, and this guy was just floored that we were doing this. And we're like, no, because trust us.
I'm gonna hit everyone for 2.
What the?
2 happiness points?
Yeah, my happiness.
Oh, dang it.
Your pain.
I'm going to attempt to poof this. Oh, I don't have to attempt because I'm stalwart.
I mean, yes, you're gonna poof it. That's fine.
So we lose, what, 2 fortitude?
Just 2.
Everybody loses 2. And Jen will lose 2 when she gets back,
Yeah,
probably.
We'll keep all this stuff up here for later.
Great.
To remind us to do bad things to Jen. Oh, hi Jen.
Hi.
2 fortitude.
Dale did 2 to everybody.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That-
2 fortitudes. Everybody.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I left something in the oven, so I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Dodged.
That's
Oh,
fair.
good night.
Jen.
Good night, Tarek.
Hi, Tarek.
I did have a realization during my brief break.
Yeah.
Insomnia Cookie won't send me cookies,
Oh.
but Domino's will deliver me
there's
loft
another.
cakes.
This has been the way that Jen has ended multiple streams. In fact, it's
True. It's a classic.
This goes to Roxana. No additional drinks. I drink. It's bad. That's
Uh-oh.
bad.
Ooh.
We
Mega
are-
margarita.
I'm looking
With
at
the
my
chaser,
hand.
but
I wish that
good.
these things had done the thing beforehand.
Nope.
That would have been handy.
TS.
I don't need the gold, right? I've got 4. That's totally enough.
It's plenty. And you're fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
We'll
the only gold
fancy
that matters
heirloom
is your
this.
last one.
So I reduced
Yep.
the AC by 4 to a minimum of 0, as per the rules in the book.
the rules.
Reduction effects are to 0.
So,
I do not sober.
Y'all think Roxana and Dabarella would get along? I mean, if not, it's Roxana's fault. Like, Dabarella gets along with everybody.
I think Roxana would be fine.
Let's reveal 2 mushrooms. Let's go.
I think Roxana would, be like, "Oh, a fellow chef, would you like to see this weird exotic ingredient that I did dangerous things to?"
Dabarella would be like, "Oh,
Would I?
Exactly, and then Roxana would be like, oh, "Fran."
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody who wants to listen to my stuff. My special interest.
Did you do this, Sam?
Yeah, I did. So
Okay, great.
Gindy.
Oh, weird. I don't have an item anymore, so I gotta get my Pookie token ready. See if I want any of this.
Oh, because it's my turn?
I'm a little poor. What do we got? We got the Scroll of
A
Inconvenience.
little poor. You have got 7 gold.
Stickers. And scrying spectacles.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
All right,
What's
so the
up
Scroll
first?
of Inconvenience.
Scroll
We
of
got-
Inconvenience.
Picking our player to lose 3 fortitude. 3, 2, 1.
Me.
All right. I don't see any other bets, so it's yours.
Good. I haven't been able to draw actions, so I'm just
now
keep
you
one nearby.
All right. And
Let's see if that.
Jen, you've still got a card, so
I'm good with it.
All right.
I have
well
plans
then,
for it.
I mean.
well then, Sam, are you interested? For only 1 gold.
I mean, for
One
one
gold.
gold, I can
Fortitude.
heal.
For one of
2.
his 4 gold.
Yeah.
Now, admittedly, the healing. I mean,
It's an investment.
it's an investment.
In yourself.
in
Your own
myself.
success. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
This
Lord.
is turned into a DeVry
It's bad.
commercial.
I pass.
Jesse and Jen
You
team
take
up
your
on
fancy
salesmanship.
schmancy magic items and put them right back in your sack. I've got a fork welded to a screw.
And that was good enough for my pappy, and it's good enough for me.
All right. So you don't want any of these?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well then, I'll
These
put 'em
buttons
away.
came off of Halflin's boxers. And this one's off of a wizard's cufflink.
Sound like good items.
They got history, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you
Alright,
put
so-
those on Antiques Roadshow.
I grew my own hat. My own sweat and blood.
Oh my gosh. All right. That's a. Not how I thought this was gonna go.
Uh-oh.
Gambling I'm in.
Yes, exactly. Gambling I'm in.
Okay.
I, too, shall ante. Out of order, but I will. All right, Roxana.
Pass.
Caleb.
Pass.
Pass.
Well,
That's the easiest 3 gold I've ever made.
Didn't even have to sell us anything.
I know.
you're in the wrong business, Grinderbin.
Apparently so.
Wow.
You could close the magic item shop and open a casino.
Yeah.
Wow. 9 cards between you two and nothing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Ah, this is what I get.
All right.
Oh, you know what though? It's mid to late game with Sam and Jeff, so I should have thought. Oh well.
All right. So you're the closest one, so I will try and rotate. There we go. I will buy you
Yay.
a drink. Here
Yeah.
you go.
Ding.
You know. Look
Yeah,
thirsty.
Grinderbin's the ultimate Taoist hero.
Mm-hmm.
Cyan keeps bringing the Adventurers Nigh references. Good job. Grinderbin wins by
Protein
doing absolutely
shake.
nothing.
Heck yes.
Mm-hmm.
Here. Himbo.
Our tested himbo approved.
Yeah, I love them himbos. Perfect. Thanks, himbos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then we
that's my
remove
turn.
the last token here, and we get a new event. Dwarven cake delivery.
Aw.
Again. Color's not final. Because, it's still in progress. Give us a break.
Hooray! It reshuffles the drink deck right now without me having to pay
Oh,
money.
that helps Sam out a lot.
Hooray!
Uh-huh.
Thank you, dwarves.
Yep.
You're the best.
Uh-huh. Governor called.
Oh, Lord.
Jen. Dun dun dun.
Da-da-da-da-da. There we go.
Oh.
Big fruit pudding.
Good old stink fruit.
It comes with a nose clip. Ah.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. That's funny.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. All right.
Let's show some of this other art when we're done too, because there've been a couple of questions about would Dabarella and Roxana get along well, or such things. There's some interesting art you should all see before we sign off today.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play Pay Up. Do you think ingredients grow on trees? And I'm gonna use the Ring of Might on it.
Good lord!
Ooh.
Each other player plays you play.
Pay up.
You 1 gold, 2 gold.
2 gold.
Well, no one here but us mushrooms, ma'am. Tip of the hat.
I'm gonna attempt to poof this.
I would like to not pay you more than half of my remaining gold.
Come on.
I would love to. I would love to not waste a poof on this card, but dang, that Ring of Might.
But so you did. All right. Very well.
I so did.
Hey.
Very well.
Oh. Does the poof?
No.
Okay, so I still pay.
Ignore is not negate. Yeah, you
Okay,
still
cool.
pay.
Well, then here. Yeah, I will happily give you 2 of my gold.
Hot diggity gold.
And that card goes.
You
into
used my item. You made some money. I got new items.
Oh yeah, thank you.
It's
Jeff.
going great.
It's an economy. It's a whole economy.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put that there as well.
Mm-hmm.
You get all the
You
ingredients.
need a separate table for all of your cards. Like you,
So the
You've got a
thing
whole
is,
kitchen.
yeah.
in physical happy dappy meat space, I could just layer the cards on top of each other so that only the icons were showing.
Mm-hmm.
But here in T-Sim land, they will get grouped into a stack, obscuring all but the topmost icon.
Yeah.
Womp.
So this is what I get to do because computer's good.
To make our lives easier.
Making our lives easier. After a fashion, this is still true. However, I'm gonna be salty about it. A salty chef. Musk to Musk. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh. Welp. That happens. I'm embarrassed.
And we do one of these things.
Drink the cologne.
Yep. I will at some point remember to do that before it is forcefully rememred for me.
Mm.
Oh well, I mean, I'm
It's
just
cool.
I'm
It's
just
cool.
gonna.
You know what? You're doing the right thing. Because next turn I'll be like, derp.
And so the reason I bought this card from Grinderbin is so that I wouldn't have to worry about whether I drew an action. So I hit Roxana for 3 because Roxana needs less gap.
That's fair.
I bash you over the head with the scroll of inconvenience.
It's inconvenient.
That was inconvenient. I didn't like it.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to use scrolls, but I guess if it's effective, it works.
Although, you
Look at
know
this
what?
bloody paper
Let's
cut.
see here.
Uh-oh. Am I getting a knuckle sandwich?
I don't know. We're gonna.
Oh,
we're gonna,
yeah. It's 3 ingredients for a card.
We're gonna go digging. Nope. Okay, never mind. I did get bashed for 3.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Cyan Durgan says, I headcanon Mortimer wears Musk to Musk, but never admit it because of his hatred for Musk. Does Mortimer hate Musk?
Yeah, Mortimer
Huh.
does dislike Musk.
For spoiler reasons.
Well, right.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know there was any defined canon on that. That's interesting.
There is, and it's. I'm glad someone else said it because there's a bunch of stuff in season 4, and it's like I don't remember what happened when, so I can't
Mm-hmm.
say specifics.
Yep. Because spoilers. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to order a drink for Dale, and then I'm going to drink
Oh.
DBA.
Which you can
Dang.
ignore for free. Well, I mean, not free.
I sure wish I could have done something.
Oh no,
else.
Pixie's in a bad way.
Yeah, no, this is I'm zigging when I'm supposed to be zagging here.
dang.
I pass. I take 4.
Mhm.
Puts me to here.
Violence.
I get
Wolfric
a
gets-
new Wolfric. Clumsy whenever you gain the gain is reduced.
Oh.
But see, I wish I'd had that just a moment ago. And then we do this.
What do we got?
This. Less violence, more talk. Now, you can also, of course, guess what another card in this deck now is with these two in this title. Right. Less violence, more talk. While this event is active, players may play action cards as though they were gambling cards with the effect take control of a
Oh,
round of gambling.
Lord, no.
Whoa.
Any action you have is also just a... Now, that does not mean it's a gambling I'm in, right? You can't use any action to start a round of gambling, but you can just slap down an action to be like, okay, I take control, etc.
Okay.
Nice.
Go ahead, Sam.
I'm going to grow a mushroom at any time.
We got a new person joining us. Just realizing that Jesse Galena is with us. Yes, we have famous internet personality Jesse Galena.
I'm famous among the smallest group in the internet. I don't think it counts as fame.
It's always fun for once in a while. People come up to us at cons and be like, "Oh, I saw you on YouTube," and they treat us as minor celebrities, and we're like, "Oh, we're just schlubs. We're just random schlubs." Like seriously.
Good night.
Thanks for
Thursday
watching.
Cat.
Thanks for watching, but we're just random schlubs.
Roxana,
Yeah.
this is going to be aimed at you. Was it you done trampled my crops for the full 3 fortitudes?
3.
Let's see if I can heart of the cards here.
Heart of the cards.
Nope.
Oh, you gotta believe harder.
I guess so.
I'm going to order this here drink for Grinderbin.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to drink a drink. I'm going to drink it. Oh, yay, I stop here. Thank the maker. We're
Bottled Monkey
gonna.
says, "We're all major celebs." This from the
Harvest
guy Bottled Monkey,
to
who's
reduce by
like
2.
helps us out at Gen Con and all that, and is like
A real rock star.
Is
Yes.
a big thumbs up friend of the company. So thank you.
Cheers to you, Bottled.
What'd you do?
I'm
you,
reducing
you
by 2.
reduced. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. These cards go away. I harvest. Don't touch the bits, Jeff. I'm still doing things.
Yeah. I didn't do nothing.
Ooh, murder cap.
Uh-oh.
And your class.
We got a murder cap. We got murder dome. We got
murder.
Uh-oh.
There's actually a mushroom themed drink coming along in the tavern deck that Jesse and I have been discussing over email.
Ooh. All right.
Good
Jesse.
question, Cyan Drago. Oh well, Jesse, let Jesse take his turn first, and then he can answer that question.
All right, so
Do I
I'm up.
have? Yes,
So I think everybody's out of items. So hey, that means
but I got 5 money.
it's shopping time. All right, we got the blowgun of usefulness. You pick another player, they lose 1 fortitude for 1 coin. So if anybody wants it in 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
All right. I guess it was not as useful as it was advertised.
It's not worth 1/3 of my gold.
That's fair. The glass half empty. You get to split a drink with someone for 2 coins. 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
No, it's not worth 2/3 of my gold.
And the blessed tankard gain 3 fortitude to a drink. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Got a little...
Very.
All right.
Wait, Jen. Oh, Jen showed a thing. Okay.
Oh, that's cute. What is that?
It's a little male Moogle. It's a little Moogle who's also a postal service person.
That's
I really
double adorable.
wanted. I really wanted that item, but
I mean,
these 2
clearly
coins look
not
very
enough.
familiar.
I'm very poor.
It is all yours.
Yoink.
That's not good.
It's mine now.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to beat on Roxana extra hard now. Okay, now an actual turn for.
All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3. So I got to get one more card. Get my hand up to 7. Ooh.
This game is hard, chat.
Let's see.
By the way, chat, for those of you who are new to Red Dragon Inn, like, this is about as complex as a Red Dragon Inn game gets. Okay, we could add the tavern, we could add the pub crawl, and we actually thought about that. But this is about as complex as the game gets. There's a lot going on right now, but really it is just discard and draw, play an action, order drinks, and drink.
Mm-hmm. Is this going to be for the 1 or the 4?
I am paying 2 gold, so it's the 4.
Oh, God.
And I'm going to Roxana.
Whom?
Now be careful. Platinum's heavy.
That sucks a bunch. All right.
All right, Slug Team. I think we know who the real enemy is now.
Oh, Lordy.
I'm trying to equally distribute.
Is that what that looks like? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okie
I
dokie.
buy a drink for the Fae. I mean, like, I feel like yeah. Well, now Dale has the most distance between Fortitude. So, next turn I'll go for Dale.
Sure.
As long as someone doesn't come after me first.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
I bought a drink, gave that to the Pixie, so I'm going to go ahead and drink mine.
Whereas while I correctly points out that Kaylin is the simple character in this game, yes. At the time Kaylin came out, it was like, what is this craziness? Red Dragon Inn 3 was the first set to introduce like side mechanics and stuff. So,
all right, I'm getting that sweet corn whiskey.
After you, so if you're not doing anything to that, I'm going to attempt to spike it for 1.
Uh-oh.
No.
Pixie dust.
Pixie dust.
Pixie dust.
Pixie dust.
Oh, no. Poor Dabarella.
All right, well, you know what? That's fine. I'm going to say, sorry, this drink's not for me.
Oh.
Which
and
mode?
Then I'm going to pay 2 gold to give that drink to someone else.
Uh-oh.
So, hey, Dale.
Hi.
Wow. Dale, do you have a counter? Right. Be honest, because I might actually help you out here.
I do not.
I'm actually going to help Dale out because Grinderbin needs more pain. And you owe me one, Dale.
So that's a negate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
Yep,
all right, so I take
happen.
3 alcohol.
Yeah.
Violence.
All right.
Yeah.
Join us.
Yeah.
What a delicious beverage.
Mm-hmm.
Brewed from drinking corn.
All right, so scrolling back in chat while Jen starts off the churn. Oh, this thing.
Yep.
Question for Jesse: does Grinderbin photosynthesize or radiophage?
Or neither of these things.
Radiophage.
Or are they a radiophage?
Is a term that I'm trying to remember what it means.
Well, Jen typed it, so
you eat radiation.
Oh.
Some mushrooms do that, yes.
Yeah.
That's oh, okay, yes. I get
up.
that is a possible thing, but
yeah. A little, we kind of goof around with canon and so the idea Grinderbin does not have eyes, so but we don't play it as they can't see colors or it has to be tactile. It's we just kind of have fun with it.
Everyone.
Yeah, so in
each player gains
the lore I wrote for Dakaria, which is the mushroom people that Grinderbin is. Yeah, a little bit of you can eat a little bit, you can photosynthesize a little bit. Flavor wise, you could make them radiophage as well. If you wanted to kind of base them on a mushroom that did that, and then have that be a special thing about them and how they gain nutrients. Yeah, you could absolutely do that. I feel like Grinderbin not big on the radiophaging. A little bit of photosynthesizing, a little bit of food for fun.
So
mostly photosynthesis.
You are gaining an AC, Jesse.
I'm getting a what?
Alcohol content.
Alcohol.
Oh,
Rahasana's action.
Some of you may already know this, but Jesse created not only the character of Grinderbin, but the Dikaria race that Grinderbin is a part of, and he has published that description. So if you want to be a mushroom person in your game,
You can just do that.
check it out. Feel free to drop a link there, Jesse.
yeah, I'll throw it in. I've got this is for that particular book, which is one-page lore fantasy folk, and then you can look at my other stuff. Grinderbin's Mobile Market of Ridiculous Magic Items, also in there. And I put everything on sale currently because I was going to PAX West, so I was like, "Here's a sale," because I'm going to PAX West. So
Cool.
if you want something, now's a great time.
Nice.
There we go.
And then Cyan Drago asks if Grinderbin is the most complicated character in Adventure is Nigh.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
competes
honestly,
for the most
Grinderbin
complex character in Red Dragon Inn.
Yeah, he's probably got the title for
Now,
all of them.
Now, complexity.
What?
Complex, not complicated. Like
Somebody
Grinderbin
counter this.
Grinderbin isn't difficult.
Yeah,
There's just more steps.
Right.
which is what I really like about playing this character. Is like there's a lot of stuff I can do with like, oh, I can spend money, I can not spend it, I can sell these things, and it's really fun and it gives me things. But yeah, it is complicated on your end because you have to make it work. It's fairly easy on my end, where I'm like, sell an item, get money. Cool. That's hard for you to balance.
Sometimes pick who gives you the money.
Yeah.
You know, the interesting thing, the hard part for me, and I'm sure, you know, Omar has felt this pain as well, is that Grinderbin has a mouth but no eyes. But in the Adventurous Nigh art style, nobody has a mouth.
Yeah.
As a result, it is nearly impossible to make Grinderbin emote. Like they all they can do is tilt their head or wave their hand or something like that, right? And yeah, it's hard, and it was hard making, you know, the way we make Red Dragon Inn cards is, you know, a character
the way we made Red Dragon
some kind of emote, right?
we let Grinderbin's mushroom cap be an eyebrow.
Correct. And so in the Red Dragon Inn art style, Andrew Caputo did the art and did an amazing job of that, in my opinion. The reason, like, we first approached him for this, and the next day he sent us back essentially a character sheet, like an expressions sheet for Grinderbin, and it was like, yes, you are doing this character. Yes, this is amazing. But in the cards we made for the Adventurous Nigh style, it's like, you know, hope this reads when Grinderbin's just
Thank goodness there's a title right above the artwork.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff.
Oh, is it my turn? Sorry.
Yes.
No
The
worries.
event
And I
deck
did
has
the
been
GM
updated.
event thing. Yeah.
I'm chatting too much. Okay, I'm going to pixie dust myself and gain 2 fortitude.
Ugh. They're all complaining about Roxana gaining 3 fortitude, and you're over here like, I gained 2 fortitude.
I do this.
And Dale's like, where's my pixie dust?
Where's my
I'm
pixie?
gonna
Planted in the ground right here.
let's see, 0 to 11, 15 to 6. I punch Roxana for 2. Our friends aren't food, Wolfric. Friends aren't food. However, she probably tastes like food.
I
because
probably
she's
taste
a
like
chef.
food because I'm a chef.
Then I'm gonna order a drink as follows, and then I'm gonna drink,
As follows.
and then I'm gonna drink,
Oh.
and then I'm gonna,
What a
and
drink.
then I'm gonna do nothing and
You
except
know.
wait for people to spike my drinks.
When you play a lot of 1v1, I pass. When you play a lot of 1v1,
I pass.
Oob saves you from so many chaser chains.
So Oob, this card we in playtest we have. So Oob is 1 alcohol, 1 fortitude, but if it's a result of a chaser, you throw away all the other cards.
Because Oob drinks them.
And so he is like, he's like the governor called, like, Anyway, I'm going to take 1 alcohol because of
Lame.
this, and 2
And then 2 fortitude.
2 fortitude because of this, and then the Wolfric is going to be rambunctious,
Oh,
and
no.
I don't have time for one of your moods, Wolfric.
Yep.
So
So
I'm gonna
redo.
Dang.
do this
good
again.
call.
And that's
No.
even worse.
Even
Oh no.
Worse.
Even
Oh,
worse.
no.
And I remove this token and pass the turn and hope
That's
I survive to my
terrible.
next
I'm
turn.
going to discard these 2 cards. Oh, wait, no, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to zoom and enhance. I get to heal at the end of the turn. Yay!
Boo.
And eventually I get to cause murder. Ooh! Hooray! I found all the restoration cards. They'll happen in like 3 turns if I'm still alive.
Notable Joe's giving up on me. Doesn't look like a 4-streak is coming.
Yeah,
Cool.
Oh, ye
snap.
of little faith, Notable Joe.
Well, it helps when I don't draw an action. Not that it was
That
pointed
helps.
at Kalen anyway. God, I can't afford that. So I guess we don't do that. Jeff knows what's in my hand. We're just going to order
I
the
have
normal
no idea.
drink. This one could be for Roxana, because Grinderbin already has 2. And then I drink, and then I drink some more, and
That's not so bad.
It's not the best,
just 2.
but it's not the worst either. So I will consume it, mostly because this isn't the Ofric. If this was Ofric, I would be Ofricked.
That's the one that makes you pay gold.
Whee! 1 and 2, and then the last
Wait,
thing that
disregard.
Dale can do.
Got to discard a card.
Yeah.
Got to discard a card for the drink.
This I raise that I don't want to play.
Yeah. Okay. Then this.
The last thing that happens on Dale's turn is gather. So any mushroom that is fully bloomed or spored, or
All the way
whatever,
down on its track.
all the way down, gathers for its gather effect. Sometimes it's nothing, and this time I gain a fortitude.
It's something.
Yay!
Ooh.
But
Nice.
as a result, I don't get to keep this like 2 mushroom in my bank forever and ever and ever. All right, and then.
And then
We're
this
going
happens.
to can't talk your way out of this. Was this one of the
Each player
first ones
loses
she
a fortitude.
drew?
Isn't this one good? This one, I believe this is final art because it's just like
Lord
Yeah.
today.
right.
We
Alright.
each, we each
Loses
lose a
one
fortitude.
It can't be negated or ignored, so
It
we
just
do
happens.
it. Simple.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no,
Yes,
playful.
But can it be?
oh, forgotten.
Oh no,
Yep.
it's not an. Is it an action sometimes or anytime card?
I
No,
do have a sometimes. Oh, I have a sometimes card that.
No, so- Well, so hang on. So playful, no, playful
okay.
definitely happens. It's not, and the extra clause doesn't do anything. But Jesse, what's your question?
I have a sometimes card that says play this card immediately when you lose fortitude. It does not change the amount of fortitude I lost, so I can still use it. Correct.
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 All right.
Oh, is it
Then I
stickers?
will play
Oh.
quack quack quack. Using my delightful-
Oh,
Water
the
Oh, but
the
it wasn't
events
caused by a
hitting you.
player.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't-
wait. Card played by another player. Oh, you're right. It's
Yeah.
the deck. Never mind. I don't have that card. I don't know what,
What
you're talking
card?
about.
What card? Huh?
Card.
Yeah, I don't. I
There's
do not
there's no
have
cards here.
that card.
I
I also know how to read.
I don't think I'll survive till the
reading
next
starts.
event.
So now we gotta make purchasing decisions again.
Oh, that's true. All right, and I think
Where are we starting?
Yeah, everybody's in it. So, a stack of stickers gain 2 fortitude. It costs 1 gold. So 3, 2, 1.
Gimme.
Same.
I'll sell you Gundam Maxter.
Wow, even Sam's bidding on this one?
Wow, everybody wants
Wow.
it with 3
Everybody wants
gold.
for it.
With 3 gold.
Sam, here you go.
Wow. Yeah, I think you have to do that.
Oh, yeah.
I was
oh.
not expecting Sam to bid on that one.
You're willing to give me a whole 130 or gold for that. So we've got
Good,
Mask of
okay.
Sobriety, reduce the alcohol content of drink by 1 for 1 gold. 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
Meh.
Nope. All right. And the Tome of Knowledge, draw 3 cards from your character deck. 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
Oh,
No.
Still
all
up to
right.
me.
Jen might.
It's yours.
Roxanne's
I
all
thought-
over it.
I figured Jen might on that one.
What's that? 5
Mm.
cards. Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm
then
feeling
play
left
this
out
before
here.
you draw cards to heal.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because I
okay.
want it to work.
Anytime.
cool.
Yep. Yeah, that's a little bit of secret tech for Red Dragon Inn. Is if you've got some good anytime cards in your hand and you want like an optimal time to play them, often before your discard and draw phase,
Yeah. Or
That's
before
smart.
someone
The right
else's
time.
discard and draw phase.
or before someone else's, or whenever it might really annoy somebody because they just resolve the
Train of
fact
thought.
anyway.
I interrupt
So,
your train of
what
thought
I-
with a tip the wench.
So this is what happens. This happens a lot, and those of you in the chat who do demos for us know this. So a lot of times when you're teaching a new player Red Dragon Inn, anytime actually means play this card as soon as you read and understand what it does.
That's fair.
They'll be like staring at their cards, learning, and they'll be like, in the middle of someone else's turn, they'll be like, "Oh, I do this."
Yep.
All right. Speaking of annoying people, gambling.
Oh my god, you all suck
Sharpening
so
my
bad.
tools.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh. Ooh, value.
This hand is awful.
This hand is awful. Get it?
Yeah.
Winning hand.
Oh,
Oh shoot!
it's a good thing I'm not here.
Well, I pass.
Yep.
That's on
Same.
Roxana.
Yep.
Well, now I wish I bought that thing.
There you
Don't
go.
worry.
See.
There's next round.
I don't know if I'm going to survive that one. But we'll see.
All right, so I did my actions. Order
well.
a drink. I've bought Kaylin a drink. I think every time. So we're gonna go to.
Hey, Jeff, we
Yay.
got a question in chat.
Oh, okay. Keith artifact question, please. Rusty nail, if it's turned up and considered a coin is given to another player for another reason, does still make the person receiving the rusty coin of fortitude lost. So, if you can give me the wording, that would be great. One of Keith's items triggers when it flips up and only when it flips up.
That
Another
one's-
of them triggers when it flips up and when it gets passed around, and I don't remember which is which.
Yeah, the rest of Neil's
So-
the one.
Yeah, okay.
I got a good news, everybody.
Is it gambling?
Round on the house.
Round on the house. Yay!
This is so bad. This is so
Reveal a
bad.
drink.
Do it.
If you need a drink of that, revealing drink, discard it. Each player, including
This
you,
is so bad.
rinks it.
No frick.
right, everybody.
No frick.
Yeah. Rusty.
Dang it!
Rusty
Oh, it's the old friend.
Champagne,
Not the oh frick!
Oh, champagne, oh frick.
freaking top shelf. You better pay a gold for this.
No, but it pairs with nothing on my menu.
I'm going
And
to.
it's only one alcohol, so that's good.
I know, and I have to ignore it.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the one. I'm gonna pay the thing. I'm like, why is there a rusty nail on the table? Because there was a question. Yeah, immediately. So this is the one that is. Yeah, if you when you
Yeah.
turn it up, it triggers. When you gain control of it, it triggers.
Yeah. Rabbit's Foot's the other one.
Yeah, if you're, and if you're, for example, if you happen to gain control of it and then that causes it to turn face up, it's only the once because you don't actually know what it is until it's turned face up.
Okay. And that's my turn.
All right.
Oh boy. Okay, we
I
took
have
this
removed
off.
the GS token for you, Jesse.
Great.
Oh, thank you. I have not done that literally any time. Thank you.
This was my first time.
Good
Oh,
job.
no.
You're doing better than me.
Not
Oh,
ogre
alright,
stew.
I will be right back. I got to step away for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ogre stew.
This is the
that's-
card I was actually worried about when
Yeah.
what with the +1 to all the things. And then
Before you
Jen
now
proved me wrong and that I should fear yet a different card.
There's always more.
There's always ways to go wrong.
Always more pain.
All right. Somebody earlier said they don't think the 4 streak is in the cards, and I'm starting to agree with them.
Hey,
Maybe I
Dale,
can-
tip the wench.
Oh,
the wench.
yeah? Yeah, I tipped
Yeah.
the wench.
Yeah.
I'm
And then
at
I'll wait
1
for
gold.
Jesse to get back.
1 gold.
Wait for Jesse to get back to see if he has the game-ending
Fort
tip the
ignore.
wench.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well,
There is that. Let's see, what else is going on?
There's this.
Just time to...
Ask your questions as usual, chat. We got a lot of viewers today, so thank you all for being here. Keep asking questions about Second Wind or Slugfest Games or Red Dragon Inn or Adventures Nigh or anything else that's on your mind
Within
about
reason.
either
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah,
I mean,
Bottled
they
Monkey.
can ask whatever they want.
yeah.
You know, if it's
We won't
if
have
it's
an answer.
BS, we'll call BS on them and not answer. Take that, chat. It's our stream, meaner.
Neener.
Bottle Monkey's advice of if it's your discard and draw phase and you still have anytime cards in your hand, you should probably play them is generally correct.
Yeah, like
Um,
the secret. The secret of a lot of good Red Dragon Inn play is
play your cards.
use the discard and draw phase to go through your cards. Don't keep your cards forever.
See this. Yep.
Yep.
Is Amy part of Second Wind? She's a player for Adventures Nigh, but I don't really see her in any other content. That is a good question. That Jesse. Oh, Jesse is now back.
I'm now back.
Is Amy officially part of Second Wind? She's a player for Adventures Nigh, but Cyan Drago says I don't really see her in any other content.
No, she is not. She is a person we work with whenever we can. But she has other job.
Well, speaking of jobs,
Is everyone else on Adventurers Nigh now a Second Wind employee? Like, are you all like, officially employees of Second Wind now?
Okay, so it's Amy, me, Yahtzee, Casey, Jack,
Omar.
Yeah, actually, because like Jumate does Sound Pass.
Right.
And yeah, actually.
Huh. That's pretty interesting.
Have some money.
Gambling.
They started off with they started off with this fun D&D project, and they ended up taking over the whole company.
yep.
Hi, Auntie.
As it should be.
Kaylin.
I should pass.
I choose to pass.
Grinderbin, I would like to point out before you. Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to point out that if you pass, Sam is out of the game. But maybe you want to just
Take
maybe
the
you want to take
monies.
me out as well. I don't know.
Oh no. I mean,
Maybe there's various ways
I mean,
to play
if
this.
you
and
play a card,
don't
I
actually
may
know.
still be out of the game.
That's true. That is true.
it's true. I'm gonna play. I'm gambling.
Yeah.
I'm taking control.
Winning hand.
Oh
Kaylin.
shoot!
Winning hand. I pass.
I too shall pass.
I also have to pass.
I'm poor.
Hey, I'm not last place, although I'm right behind you, Sam.
There we go.
Favorite? Wow, King Arthur 319 has a hard question. Favorite character in Adventurers Nigh? Like, there's just so many to choose from.
There really is. It's,
Not
Cool Booster
Ecto Cooler.
Expo Chiller.
ooh,
I drink the heck out of this drink.
No.
It's classic.
No.
it's so good.
No.
Slurp. And I draw a card.
I don't know. I might have to be. I mean, okay. It's too easy to say, like, the actual main the player characters, but if I had to pick an NPC, it would probably have to be Moped. I mean, we did after all make another Red Dragon Inn deck for him.
Yeah, I had a feeling you would say Moped, knowing that Moped is the the only NPC in the show to have a deck.
To have a Red Dragon Inn deck.
Yeah.
Well, Moped
Oh.
and Albert.
Alfred, yes. Cyan Dragon, good question. Another from Cyan. Is there a lore reason for Grinderbin's single level of Rogue, and if yes, does it relate to Mortimer?
We retroactively did.
Is
Sorry,
it
is it my turn, Jen? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So like I don't like to metagame too hard, but I do try to make the mechanics work for how I want to play a character. And Rogue is the class in D&D that's like, do you want to be good at skills? You have to take Rogue or you will always be behind because nobody gets skills like they do. So took it for that reason, but we played around with the idea of like, oh yeah, in season 2, there's like a mind connection fungal network. And there's a part where Grinderbin and Mortimer, who is a rogue and a bard, are in it at the same time and see into each other's minds. And so that was the idea of like, oh, that's kind of where it came from. Like some of the thieves can't, and like the things that they get from that Grinderbin as a person wouldn't really be into, like kind of through osmosis kind of got some of that. So turned it into a bit of a lore reason.
Oh, I just
fuck's sake! All right.
No, I will. So
wait, I already
worse,
did it. Never mind.
It's worse than you think, Jen, because I completely forgot about this and I lose to it.
Oh no.
Well,
So
and
I'm-
also, yeah. Okay.
So I'm a giant dumbass, chat.
Wait,
So,
when did you lose to it?
Oh, it's from. Sorry, no. It's not you playing it. It's from me playing. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought this was. I was gonna die to this.
Yeah.
So no, you only take 2. This is
Correct.
not the thing I thought it was. This is the yes.
Okay. All right.
We're good. Everything's fine.
All right.
Everything's fine.
It's fine. Everything's
Everything's
good.
fine. Well, everything's temporarily fine until I reveal a drink. I am gonna finally order some drinks for
Oh, look
peeps.
at that.
I
wish I had been ordering drinks.
1, 2,
I got so far.
3.
Yep. Tried so hard. Tilled so much soil.
Tilled all the soil. I just didn't have no time for.
Hey!
Oh, coffee!
Oh, dang, coffee.
Dang it!
Governor called. Yada da da. The governor called. Now, whenever a round of gambling begins, I can choose not to participate, and then this goes here, and it is Jesse's turn. Yay!
All right. We got
Well,
2 people left.
This is a very feast or famine auction over here.
Yeah, it really is. All right, scrying spectacles. Do you want them? 3, 2.
Hang
1.
on, I gotta look. Hang on, I gotta look at how much gold I have.
Oh, right.
Okay, I don't want that one. Sorry.
Okay. All right, Jen. Scrying
Nah.
spectacles.
Nah.
All right. Pipe of inspiration. Plays during your turn. Before you discard, your hand size increased to 2.
Buy 2.
3, 2. Oh, by 2. Sorry. 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
Nah.
Oh no! It's down to the wand of negation for 3. All
Yeah,
right.
Jen has 11 gold.
Yep. All right. Who wants it? 3, 2,
Me.
1.
Yeah, I'm not bidding 3
risk
when
it.
I have 4.
All right. Well, there you go.
It's very, very bad and very, very bad.
Yeah, 1 tip the wench and you're out if you buy it.
Yeah.
So, and then you'd have to spend the wand on it. So,
That's true.
I paid
doesn't
3
seem like a
gold
sound
to
investment.
defend my last gold.
all right. So I've got that. I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna jump this.
Yeah.
I don't think I need that gambling card.
Since
so
I don't have a
will.
deck, I'm gonna just do some bookkeeping stuff.
Oh, cool.
Hmm?
Ooh, okay. All right. Sorry, looking at my new cards.
Yeah.
With
That's
glorious
how this
artwork.
game goes.
What are the
All
cats?
right.
There's
Just
been a
sorta-
cat invasion.
Here she is, judging me,
Right.
but also wandering over towards my hand.
Aw.
You can't see it, but I just petted a cat.
Aww.
I felt it in my soul.
You're gonna make chat very sad, Jen.
Well, that sounds tough for them. All right.
This is booming. Which
This is
1 or
booming.
3?
I will pay a gold, so that means 3 fortitude. I'm gonna aim that at Jen.
Well,
Go
all
rocks
right,
out.
we're gonna once again heart of the cards. All right, that's anytime.
Choppity choppity.
Chop, chop, chop.
Choppity,
Oh, and then,
choppity.
which in turn lets you get another card. That's awesome.
Oh, so you're just trying to farm it for a negate or something?
Just gotta find that duck. The cast iron. We're looking for cast iron. Can we find some cast iron?
Give me the cast iron. Where is it? No! All right. All right. Cool.
All right.
That sure did happen.
Owies, owies.
And you know what? You don't have a drink. Oh no. Just in case there's a chaser, we're gonna. Oh no, I don't want the whole deck. Just the one. Sure? I'm pretty sure because I'm giving it to you. So
okay.
And
what are you drinking?
Let's find out together. I'm drinking
Susan's Black Eye.
Put this card in front of you while there. It counts as an anytime card with the effect, pick another player, they lose 1 fortitude. Ooh. Okay.
I mean, you do have to drink it, though, to get that effect.
1, 2.
I'll enjoy it.
All right.
I got problems, chat. And then the event thing happens.
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah, he did that. Okay. So then the event happens, and then it's Jen's turn. And in the meantime, we got another interesting question from chat. Jesse, are the level up sessions getting any like remastering or getting back on YouTube or anything like that, or are they, as they put it, lost to the sands of time?
They are not lost to the level up episodes. Ooh, I think we are going to put those on the DVD, I believe.
DVD extras.
But by the way, DVD, tell us about the DVD because, people might not know about that.
Oh yeah, we're making DVDs of we're starting with season 1, but 1, 2, 3, and then eventually 4 will be on DVD. I'm part of the making the DVD, the Blu-ray crew, because we were like, has anyone made a DVD before? And I was like, oh no, I did in high school. Am I now the most qualified person to do this? And Omar was like, yes, you are. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not even sure any of the software I used is still available. But yeah, let's make a DVD. So it's been fun. Eric, who does, if you're in the Discord and stuff or do any of the podcasts, Eric has mentioned a lot. Incredible guy. Doing a lot with figuring out like, okay, here's how we can set them up so they'll fit properly. Because making a Blu-ray, that software can get real finicky on like, hey, the size, we're gonna make the size bigger than what you had because we want to encode it differently. So you have to figure out how to encode it and like all these little things to make it work exactly right. And Eric's been doing a lot of that side. I've been doing a lot of the art side and like structure of it. So, but yeah, we're working on that, which I'm very excited about.
Sweet. And it will be on your merch store after it's done, or how's that going to work?
Cool. It will be on Shark Robot. You'll be able to make a big announcement being like, you can now pre-order this. And I know when we shot season 4, we printed out the covers. I think we have 100 of season 1, 2, and 3 that we all signed. So we'll have like signed copies going out for some people.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, everybody got to put on your safety masks.
Safety masks.
Each other player. Games and alcohol content.
Uh-oh.
Wait, 2?
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah, the other one was on the cutting board
and
already.
Games and alcohol content.
And yep. Sorry.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Jen, I winked and blinked so hard at camera, but I realized that it's impossible.
I said in
to see
chat,
my
dude.
Instructions.
Oh. You gotta read them. All right.
Oh, thank you.
Drinks. We love them.
We sure do.
So good. Oh.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
Just a normal one.
Yeah, I take it.
All right, chat. I'm going to show...
Or unless a black eye just happens to happen, and we go straight to Grinderbin's next turn.
That's true. we do remove this event, but yes, Sam
Okay.
has a point. Sam has a point.
It's a toughie.
Kill shot.
Multi-kill. Dude, you wanna smack me?
Ooh.
No, Jesse. No.
Oh, is it my
Maybe?
turn?
Well, no,
Oh,
but
no, you
Stan,
have an
Stan
any-
is pointing out that you have an anytime hit for 1, and I'm at 1.
Oh.
And I'm about to discard and draw.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot I had that card. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna use it.
Okay, so so Jen probably wins because after
No.
I don't know
this
about that.
fortitude, I was about to discard these 2 hitbacks that I've had
Oh,
the
no!
entire game, and this is the first time all game that anyone has fortitude hit me. So join me in hell, Grinderbin.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh. Some real
Well.
Captain Ahab stuff there.
Yarr!
Did my
Okay,
last pixie dust at thee.
So this is
Yep.
a sometimes that affects my fortitude.
Correct. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, not now. I'm taking inventory.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh no!
Oh, we have an interested party in the game now.
I woke up. I found my I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
So if Grinderbin's I don't think so is
She
in
woke up
your
and
hand.
chose someone else's violence.
I don't. Okay.
Like a boss.
All right. So how much do I get hit for?
2 and 2, 4, which I think does in
Right.
fact end
So
the
that's-
game.
2. But
But-
they're 2.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have-
No, you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
totally
yeah. You
you
can
can totally
play-
do that.
Whenever I lose, I
Well,
can
you
play this card immediately after you lose fortitude.
So this card didn't
Maybe.
cause you to lose fortitude.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
you didn't-
this one did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can make me lose more, but
Yeah.
it doesn't do anything. I'm already dead.
Well, unless this is
Oh,
all
you're
an
right,
elaborate
Zap's
bluff
there.
the entire
Aw.
time.
Yeah, I just lose it. Oh.
Oh lordy!
Join me in hell. That was I had those the entire freaking game pretty much. And I was about to discard them, and then Sam helpfully pointed out what Jesse could do, and I'm like, I kept my mouth shut because I'm like, well, let's see.
Never let
because,
Roxana
yes,
cook.
right, whoever
Guys.
comes after me is going down.
Violence. Oh, so good.
Well done.
That's awesome. Thank you. Let's show a few more arts here, actually.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Hey, last
really
call
cool.
for questions, chat. For Jesse or us. This
Yeah,
is
is
probably
my
my favorite card in the whole deck.
Oh, it's so good. This one's also quite finished, if I'm...
Referee.
Yeah.
Yes, this one is done. While this event is active, players can't play cheating cards.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I love this one. This one is very not finished, but it's,
Yeah. What
he's
the
scored.
heck?
So,
Moped and Grinderbin?
Bouncing off the walls. Running around.
Haste sports.
Oh.
Nice.
everyone remembers. Everyone who remembers the centaurs with miniguns.
I
So-
love the expression of the centaur with the minigun.
Yeah. Whoever in
That's right, guys.
whoever
it's
in our
me.
Discord was complaining about the lack of himbos in Red Dragon Inn art style.
Oh, don't worry. There's another
we've
one.
got you covered
There's another
now.
one coming.
Yep.
There's another
not-
one.
There's more than just Phil, we promise.
Dabarella makes a pound cake.
Oh.
I love those cake hammers.
I'm pretty sure Jen came up with this idea.
Is that ice
And
cream
No.
coffee frosting?
Is that what?
Is that ice cream coffee?
Oh, I sure, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Scream cheese.
But
That's
yes, that rings
amazing.
great. There's the himbo.
Hey, it's Adonis.
Nice.
Himbo Olympics. We
Everybody's
all lose
here.
brain cells by watching. Each player discards a card.
Yep.
Oh.
Did I need those brain cells? Come on. What was I using
my
for?
God.
Inconsequential chat. Keep
Oh,
that
this
one
was
aside
nice.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Look.
This one is you might remember this scene, you know,
yeah.
from early in season 2. But then there's more of them. Okay, there's the let's talk more
Yep.
violence, of course.
The flip side.
Nice.
Hmm.
All right. The second
So-
copy of that one. Wait. Are there two different ones?
There are 4 different ones, in fact.
Oh.
So those of you who have RDI 4 or 6 remember that there's the Nothing Happens card, and most of them they're all the same. These are almost the same, and see if you can spot the difference.
Zoom, enhance.
I'm not going to spoil it for anybody.
Corn wagon. Yes, there's a corn wagon.
Good old corn wagons.
Anyway, this one is like everyone's going to be like,
glorious.
"Oh, is this canon?" No, of course it's not canon. It's a crossover. Get over it. But here's Fiona giving a drink to Deborah. It's
Of
Just
course.
let us have fun, dang it.
I love that
We
card.
wanna
It's
just
a
have
delightful
fun.
card.
Whoa.
All right. There's
there's
another
another chat. Karen,
gosh.
Karen Ferryman.
Karen
Karen Ferryman
Ferryman.
shows up.
Oh, Karen Ferryman. That's great.
Wow. The hair.
Uh-huh.
Hair.
Karen is awesome. There's a
Not group skill
check.
checks. Oh, those are
Oh,
the
that's
worst.
great.
Those always go well, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I mean, just by definition. Cool.
Oh.
Yeah. Treasure.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Chat. Oh, that's all of them. And yes, they all have 4 different little flavor texts. It's adorable. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
just, and it lets us do something fun without having to, commission 4 separate art pieces
Yeah.
rather
Yeah.
than just one. So, have we seen RDI Egalier? You haven't. But we have. That will. Let's see. Let me see if there's an easy way to show that. Let me make sure that I'm gonna show you the right version before I commit to anything on that. But yes, we have RDI style Egalier. Yeah. Sam, is it easier for you to just show a ping or bring in a card?
It's probably just show the ping.
Yeah, go to dev AIN
Yeah. Yeah.
RDI style.
All those things.
I'm telling Sam where to go in our shared Dropbox folder, and there we go. Mortimer
Yeah, it's in the consequences.
consequences. Yeah.
Oh, nope.
Oh,
nope.
boy.
Wrong style.
totally makes sense. I was curious which deck it would be, and I was like, okay, maybe Sigmar, but no, Mortimer's. Yeah, no, it makes perfect
It's in Mortimer's side deck. She's in Mortimer's side deck. So
It's the non-plus
yes,
noble, right?
for those of you who are Adventurers Nigh fans, you're gonna see all sorts of Easter eggs in here, all sorts of oh, is this that guy from? Oh my God, yeah. So, and in the meantime, the Red Dragon Inn fans will be like, "What? I don't get it." But whatever. The Red Dragon Inn fans can go watch Adventurers Nigh. Hear that, Red Dragon Inn fans? Go watch Adventurers.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Sometimes trying new things is fun.
very true.
how are we doing there, Sam?
I'm getting there. It's
Okay,
the non-plus noble, right?
And then non plus noble, yes.
Ding,
And so then
ding.
after that, we're gonna
There we
Kind
go.
of my favorite NPC.
behold Egalier Frostbones.
Nice.
So Yeah. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff like that. Stay tuned. Don't worry. For those of you who back the Kickstarter, we're going to be leaking a lot more stuff for you to look at. And so it's great. It's coming along well, and I think this playtest went just fine. Honestly,
Yeah. So thank you.
Thanks for joining us for our, for both a playtest of a character and a very first ever event deck thing. So thank you. We'll see you all again soon. Big thanks to you, Jesse. Thank you again for joining us. You're welcome anytime. Wow. And thanks. And it's getting late here, so I want to go have dinner. So thanks very much, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.
Chad's apologizing for grilling Jesse.
No, Cayenne and everybody, like, I love talking about the stuff I do. Like, it's
good.
It's a freaking dream to be part of a show that you love so much and to see other people take interest in it. Absolutely. I'm so happy about that. Like, no, you did not need to apologize. Happy for every question that came in. I probably missed some. Sorry.
Come again sometime,
next
Cyan.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time, folks.
Bye. Bye.